with you. He was like, hey, you bought the game. I'm like, bitch, I bought it for you. You wanted to play. I mean, I game share with you, so whatever I buy, you buy. I bought it for you. You said you wanted to play.
Gentlemen.
Yes.
Save the awesome conversation for the show. We are live.
And that's it. Thanks for coming, guys.
Good night.
What is happening, everybody? It's Tuesday nights. Oh, let's crack them beers. Yeah.
Wait. Hold on. Let me crack my. Wait. Winner!
Iced tea.
And then mine.
Hydration.
Yes.
Woo.
That's what I cracked.
That's right.
I can't walk, brother.
Lipton iced tea.
This is dehydration.
That's right.
Oh my. So thank you everybody for showing up. It is Tuesday night. It is Retro Renegades. Tonight's episode is Go Shmups Yourself. What the?
Go schmuck yourself.
No, shmups.
That's legendary. Shmups. That's
A
legendary.
lot of people don't know what a shmups is. Shmups are shoot 'em ups. So let me actually.
Ooh, I like.
So like, check this out. We got shoot 'em ups here. We got a ton of shoot 'em ups to play, and we can just pick and choose what we want.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we've got so much stuff here to play, guys. It's kind of ridiculous how many games I've got to play because of my. She's my Raspberry Pi.
Yeah, too many.
Yeah, way too many. Let us know in the chat if everyone can be heard. I see levels, but that don't mean shit because this is OBS.
That's right.
But we just want to make sure everyone is happy and everyone can hear us. Does anyone have a favorite shmups that they want me to play? I have dozens. But if you guys have anything in particular...
I remember playing a couple from the Jaguar. I don't know if you have them on.
I don't know, but if they were arcade ports, I might have them. But give me.
Do you have Dino Thunder?
Sorry, they probably were.
Let's find out if we have Dino Thunder.
What's that the name of it? Dino Thunder? Dino Crisis? One of them? Dino Crisis, that's what it was. Dino Crisis.
No, but Dino Crisis was not a...
Yeah, what a
that was a third person over the shoulder. Or it was like a top down.
Unless I'm getting that confused with something else.
Axel says Galactic Attack.
Galactic?
Ooh.
Oh, that sounds cool.
What's up, Mike?
Mike says Robo Molest.
That sounds dirty.
Robo Molest, not molest.
Okay, we have Galaga Arcade, Galaxian.
Why don't you just play a classic?
Galamedes. What the hell's a
Galamedes?
Galamedes? Giga Wing. Oh, there's some really good ones here. I'm gonna play Giggle Wing.
Giggle Wing.
Giggle Wing.
Oh, Giggle. I was like, Giggle Wing. What the fuck is that?
I think I played this. Yes, I believe I did.
You did?
Yes. I don't remember what console it was though. Too many.
No, yeah.
Not enough.
Oh, I gotta get my chat going here.
Yeah, I'll get you, Mike. Give me 1 second.
What is going on?
I said jump in and spit some facts over here. Let's do it.
I gotta chat.
Infinite just wanted you to come through the back door, Mike. That's all.
As long as he faces me towards that yellow wall of his, I'll be alright.
Cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Alrighty.
There we go. There's our chat. For some reason the chat kept changing on me. I had to copy the link a few times. I don't get it.
It's messing with you.
It's-
But at least we have audio.
It's
That's a good thing.
It's playing games with my brains.
Yeah, nobody's muted yet.
Oh, I can mute you, motherfuckers.
No,
I got the power.
We're not Dragon Spice. It's okay.
Oh, speaking of Dragon Spice.
If you want to be my lover.
Uh-oh.
What happened, Crispy? What's so funny?
That.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna add a bunch of coins to this giggling son of a biatch. So I think this game, Mike, tell me, I think this was on Dreamcast. I'm pretty sure it was on Dreamcast.
99?
99 Nights?
No, that was a year. The
Mike's
1999.
Mike's not here yet, is he?
No, but he's in the
No, he's
chat,
in-
isn't he?
He's in the chat. 99 Nights was on Sega CD, right?
Ugh. Don't
What's
get me
that?
live. Don't
Yeah,
get me live.
I'm pretty
Oh.
sure this was on Dreamcast.
I've played more games and forgot about them than I can remember.
Oh, I hear you, man.
I hear that loud and clear.
Remember, we used to like go over friends' places and play games for hours and not even ask what the name of the game was.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh, you didn't care either. You didn't care how
No.
bad it played, how well
No,
it played.
no. As long as you got to
just
play
played
video
it.
games.
You just played it.
Exactly.
Well,
And if you guys want me to turn the game volume up, I got it down to 30%, but I could go higher if it's not going to interrupt the actual chat or interrupt, our conversation. But speaking of conversation, that's the second best part of Retro Renegades. Beer's number 1, of course.
Yes.
You Fine Gentlemen are number 2, and the games are number 3. Yeah,
The chat's number 4.
Chat. Well, they're pretty important, but you know what? That they need to interact. They have to come and say hello. They have to just hang out and have fun.
That stinger guy's number 7.
That's right. What's everyone been playing this week?
I told you, Jay.
So you're playing the Ghost. You're on the Ghost.
Ghost of Tsushima. Or Toshiba.
Tsushima.
Whatever you
Tsushima.
call it.
Ghost of Sushi.
Yeah.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Great game that was.
I'm right at the 3rd act, Mike.
Oh, it's about to bust wide open, man.
I've cleared everything. I've cleared everything off both maps except for 3 question marks on the top map.
Is that Mr.
Yeah.
Mike?
Yes, it is.
Hello, Mr.
Might be.
Mike.
Hello, Mr. J.
So I took some of your advice, and I've got the OBS camera set up so you guys can watch live.
And you know what? It's perfect.
And if you want to, but here's the thing: if you could watch it and see things live, but you still can't interact with the chat if you're staring at that.
But
know.
you can pop out the
all
chat.
right, I am back. Sorry about
Oh
that.
yeah.
Is that my main man, Mike?
Yes, it
Yes.
is.
My
Senior
brother,
Mike, how you doing, brother?
What's going on, man?
Called you a senior.
Crispy, why, bro?
I resemble that remark. Don't worry. It's all right. It's
Yobi,
all
why,
good.
Yobi? Not why, Christy.
I'm young on the inside.
Just
Listen.
because
On the outside, I'm
I
on the
caught that. I mean, come
Okay. How about this, Big Brother Mike? How you doing, brother?
on. There you go.
Hey,
Now
hey,
you're
hey.
calling out his wife. Jesus Christ, Yobi.
Cheese and rice, damn it.
Cheese and rice.
Hey, Jesus, wife sometime.
So
Mike, how you doing, brother?
Mike,
I'm doing good, Yobi, bro. How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm happy to be alive, man. Happy to be here with you guys, man.
That's yeah.
Glad you're here.
yeah,
Always.
Always good to be on the Renegades.
yeah.
And
Mike,
listen, chat. If you're out there, listen.
These are my peeps.
I come back on this podcast every week because I got an open invitation. So would I let my brothers down? Hell no. So if they allow me to be here, I'm coming back every week.
We always enjoy Mr. Positive.
I think
That's the peace, love, life.
Yes,
You're
sir.
getting closer and closer towards honorary guest / well, that's not up to just one of us, that's up to all of us, but
Hey, honorary guest. Listen.
guest.
I'll take it like a badge of honor. I will wear it like a badge of honor.
Well, Yobi's been paying me to get on, so let's wait a couple more shows, guys.
Shit.
Still gotta make that. I still gotta make that WWE Raw 2 video for you.
Bro. Dude, since now I got everything
Actually-
set up, dude. I'm gonna play Raw 2 tonight because I got my OG
Nice.
Xbox in my closet.
You know what?
I have to play it tonight.
I know what I'm gonna do. I've been taking my my retro stuff that I was doing on the show,
Mhm.
and I'm making standalone videos of them, and
Nice.
I'm gonna add Raw 2 to it.
okay,
Nice.
I need you to explain some of the magic that you pulled on that video the other day, Mike. How?
What magic?
So you were showing your phone. You're playing your mobile
The Resident
game.
yeah.
Kishi, how did
Okay.
you do that,
No,
bro?
no. How did you get the audio so clear? You said you said you captured it, but you captured it separately and then you synced them.
It was
Yeah,
crispy.
no.
The audio was
no.
crispy.
Believe it or not,
It was.
It surprised even me. So it honestly, there's an app in the Windows Store called Bluetooth receiver. Something I'll get the name of it. Basically, you can stream your phone audio directly to what your whatever PC you want that's got Bluetooth.
Oh wow.
So my Surface Pro, I put a copy of OBS on it.
Yeah.
I used the Surface Pro camera and just, put my arms far enough out that you could see the whole thing.
Right.
Use the Surface Pro camera to take the video.
Yeah.
And then use the Bluetooth receiver just to stream the audio in, and OBS picked it up like a audio source.
Wow, because it was
Dude,
so
it was
clean.
When I went back and heard it, I was like, wow.
I
I said,
know.
I'm doing this from now on.
Yeah,
It
damn
sounded
right.
real good, bro.
I
Real
was like,
good.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way that's from the phone.
Right?
I know.
It was, and I went back. If you watch the video, I went back and I added in sound captured from Note 9, and in the description,
yeah,
I
I know
actually said this is live game audio that I Bluetooth pulled down. I mean, it was great. Because otherwise, I didn't know how in the world I was going to do it.
Well, yeah, you would literally need to have a cable in your phone plugged into something that's recording.
Right, which you can't do with this controller on because it covers
Right.
up that jack.
Yeah.
That is true.
It was. I was impressed with that.
Yeah,
with that
no,
even
I was really
myself.
impressed with, and I'm a graphics guy, but I was impressed with the audio.
Oh yeah, I was too. I was like, that's crazy.
That's why I thumbs down it.
You dickhead.
You know what? I haven't. Something's wrong. I haven't gotten my obligatory thumbs down on that yet.
He said, "Flat thumbs down."
Let me help you out there, Mike.
That
Anytime,
was
bro.
funny.
I
That was funny.
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
That was funny. Good job.
Because if you don't do it, I know who does it. So
So you know
I'll
what's
be your favorite and worst enemy at the same time.
my wife just says she'll be glad to download it for me.
speaking of thumbs, speaking of thumbs downing and syncing and stuff, we are broadcasting, I believe, on Periscope as well, which get me.
that's sick.
If I understand correctly, Twitter now owns Periscope, and because I heard
I don't-
Periscope,
I thought Twitter bought Periscope a long time ago, right?
but I heard they're going away. Like they're going away in like March of this year. Is that true?
I have no
So what are they gonna
idea.
do now? Live stream from Twitter or what?
Seen people have their live streams on Twitter, so I was curious to know
Yeah.
if mine would be there too. So I haven't had a chance to check it, but if anyone gets an opportunity, like pick up their phone and go onto my Twitter channel and see if I'm actually live streaming there.
I'll check for you right now.
Okay.
No, I don't see it. Usually it's on top of the.
Yeah, usually they're at the top. I don't know if maybe they're not doing that anymore.
But no, but it was
Because I know the last time I
It
caught
says
Boomstick
broadcast
stream, he was
available.
live streaming.
Yeah.
He was live streaming on Twitter as well.
Jay says
No,
it says Jay Williams live via restream.
Ah,
28 minutes ago.
Broadcast available.
28 minutes ago.
Yeah, it says no broadcast not available.
Oh, weird. Okay.
For some reason.
I was just curious. I have a feeling that's going away. That whole option to stream that way. But
I know you could. I know you can use Periscope through Twitter like for years now.
yeah.
It's been a thing, but I don't know about all like going away. I have no idea.
Give me a second.
Yeah, see, Infinite is trying to push me to expand the show into other platforms, of course, and so I thought, I'll take the first step and try something new. Unfortunately, it
Dude,
didn't really work.
That Infinite's a smart guy.
Oh, he's very smart.
So I've heard.
Yeah, but don't ask his wife.
Yeah, don't tell my wife that.
Jeez.
I get smacked in the back of the head on a regular basis. Guys.
Don't tell him that too many times. Don't tell him he get a big head.
Like you?
Mike, was Gigglewing on
Yeah.
Dreamcast?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I thought it was. Maybe 1 and 2.
I thought it
think.
was. I'm trying to remember which one. It was Alpha Mission. It was on Neo Geo. Gigawing was on Dreamcast.
Got it.
Yeah, this is the PC version. This is the arcade version, I think.
Oh, crap!
I know I played some good shmups back in the day. I just can't think of any ones. I mean, other than like 1944.
Oh,
1944.
shmups,
That's the
yeah.
OG.
So the
1940.
one-
GoldenEye
yeah.
and Perfect
Well,
Dark.
the real OG was Time Pilot. If we're going to talk about OG.
Oh, I suppose. Wait a
Now, the real
second.
Jews
Time
GoldenEye.
Pilot was out on the NES.
Mm.
I don't know. I know
Because
I had it for the
1942 was on NES.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bezos to step down as Amazon CEO.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. He's staying on
Right
as
now.
he's staying on as executive head of the board.
So he's basically a Bill Gates.
Yep. There's Bill Gates in it.
He's
still
Gates
gets
in
paid.
it.
Yeah.
Of course, he's still getting paid.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that man owns so much other stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It's not even funny.
It's not even about
Watching
money. It's not about
post-
money anymore. It's basically,
Yeah.
No.
you know.
He
That-
probably
that-
just wants a day off.
And that's something I always made a. I'm not saying that I'm one of these high muddy guys that wants everyone to be equal, because I kind of do. But what I'm trying to say is, like, you know, you get these people that are super rich, right? Like let's take for example sports stars. You know, like people that play baseball or football or hockey or whatever.
Yeah.
And some of these people take pay cuts, okay? So they go from $20 million a year to 15 million, even if it's 10 million. Their life is not changing with that
No.
that money difference, right?
No.
See, and it
No.
never made sense to me that there was like such a big deal made of, oh, they're making so much less money. Yeah, but their life will not change. They're
Yeah,
already making more than everyone else.
It all depends too on how long they made that 20 million to start with. So I mean, the more money they make
What's
for
up,
a longer
Punk
amount of time, the more they invest in other things, which makes
Right.
them more money in turn.
I mean, and that I guess that's where I'm trying to get at with Bezos. He's probably taking a pay cut, but what does that matter to him? You know, it's not going to affect
Right.
him one bit.
It probably ain't gonna affect him at all.
Oh, I lost $2 million when I'm $100 million. Yeah, shut up. I mean,
What's that for? I don't know.
Oh God, Yobi's gonna get doing. Well, shut up. Oh, what's the beef, Lure Kings? What's the beef, my guy?
I saw that. I
Just
saw
playing
that.
video games. We're just playing video games, man.
I saw
I
that.
forget-
It's
yeah,
a good thing.
it's
Good thing I'm not a mod, because that man's gonna have to come.
Wait a second.
That man's gonna have to come
you're
to
not,
me.
You got Retro Renegades. You got,
You're
you
not
got
a mod?
number of eight.
Can
I don't know
someone-
if I'm a mod or not.
Can someone,
Yobi's just joining every week to hope to be a regular member.
can someone
I'm
make
an
him a
honorary
mod?
member, man.
I am not a mod.
Okay, well, I'm going to make you a
Lure
mod as
Kings,
soon
you
as
gotta
I
understand.
die.
These
No,
guys
don't-
are
don't-
these
don't
guys
make
I'm
me-
on here
I
with. I
don't-
love these guys, man.
I don't know if you want to make me a mod, because Lord King might have to take a break.
Oh, I don't care.
No.
You don't come from my brother Yobi. You don't come from my brother Yobi.
I didn't know if Yobi knew him or not. I saw him.
Nah, I
didn't-
never met him before. Never met
Well,
him before.
He's about to go find another podcast to listen to.
That's good.
I thought he was just
Nah, he'll
giving-
be alright, man.
I thought he was just giving Yobi a hard time, but he knew it.
Nah, I don't know him. I do not know him. But hey, man, Lure, man, peace, love, life to you. But I hope
That's
you're
right.
doing fine, man. Hope you're staying safe too, man.
Wear a mask and hand
he
sanitizer.
wasn't cute.
He say wear a mask.
Our governor said, "Wear the damn mask." There you go. Wear the damn mask. Put my kids in school first, and then I'll talk about it.
Hey, yo, Mike. I wanted to ask you, how is Seth doing? Cause after that last retro puck, that last puck, he did not look happy, bro. He looked like he wanted to cry.
He was upset. He was upset for me.
Jay, just
Yo.
play another game, Jay.
He was upset. He was upset for me.
No,
Bro, his face said it all. Like he wasn't smiling from the start of the video to the end, bro. He didn't crack one smile.
Cause he knew. He's like and it's funny because I'm working on that video now.
Thanks,
and
Stubz.
I got a couple little funny things to put in there.
Did I miss another?
Stay safe, great dude.
Another retro mic unboxing.
I'm gonna have it up for channel members
I'm like-
probably tonight,
I'm like, did you get
Nice.
like five more Tiger Woods golf games?
dude. I'll give everybody a sneak peek on what you're gonna get. They sent me.
Games. Every member on the NLG that will get one for free. Anybody who signs up.
Well, we know what all the other members of NLG are getting for Christmas.
Yeah. Copies of Sneak King.
Yes.
That's cold.
Dude, Yobi, they
Yeah.
sent me, I'm not kidding, they sent me the other Burger King game this
Oh
month.
my God! No, they didn't.
Bro,
Big Bumpin'.
that's not retro.
No.
That's Burger
Oh.
King. No, that's no.
Yeah.
And please tell me, please tell me you didn't get another Tiger Woods game.
No, at least I didn't get another
Okay.
Tiger Woods game.
I think they were
Oh,
trying to.
man.
But when you see, what's funny is when you see the video, you'll get the joke. You'll get the joke when you see it.
Oh
But-
boy.
I mean, I think the part of the problem is that for months we were just getting garbage. If you get good stuff and then you throw in a Sneak King on me, I'm
You
like,
won't-
okay,
it
I'm
won't
like,
matter.
all right, yeah, okay, look, I can't get gems every time.
Yeah.
But
Of
when
course.
you slap me in the face for 5 months in a row, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
stay with you.
No,
Of
hell no.
course.
And the
Of
worst
course.
part is as I was taking the game footage of Big Bumpin' because it's still gonna be a professional video. It's not a bad game, actually. It's a decent party game if you are drunk enough. And it had
Yeah, but everything is good and everything is fun enough when you're
Right.
drunk.
it's called Beer Controller. But
That's how I get them related to me. Like,
and it had Xbox Live, and I'm like, of course nobody was playing it, so it's not like I could get a live game going. But So I switched over to Video Games Monthly, and we're gonna give that a shot.
I was gonna say, Mike, it might be time to cancel the subscription.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna do in the video. I'm thinking of doing this, and I gotta figure out how to do it. I'm gonna do this little cinematic like cut, and like the screen's gonna freeze and go black and white, and it's gonna fade out, and I'm gonna put on the text on the video. Later that day, Mike canceled his retro game subscription.
3 hours later.
3 hours. No, 10 minutes later.
Right.
Because I'm pretty sure it didn't take him 3 hours to make it.
Wow. And you know what? The guy who runs Retro Game Treasure, he knew it was coming too.
Oh yeah.
He knew it was coming because I'd already emailed him the month before about the Tiger Woods stuff, and he was like, "Oh man, I can't believe that. No, don't worry, we'll take care of that." And I just emailed him back.
Oh, he believed it.
Oh yeah, so he didn't even like ask me, "Hey, what's wrong? We don't want you to go." Nah, he was like, "Yeah, I got you, bro. No problem."
The writing was already on the wall.
Yeah. You can't do that to somebody.
Yeah, man.
You can't-
I hope Seth is feeling better, man.
No, he honestly he doesn't. He brushes it off. He's some of that's his autism. Like he loves it, but sometimes him and expressing things gets a little tough. So he absolutely like the minute the box comes in, he's like running it. He's like running to me, Dad, video time. So I mean, he loves
Nice.
doing.
That's amazing.
He loves doing it. And he watches so many other YouTubers, like these kid YouTubers, and he kind of wants to be that a little bit too. So for him, this little bit of hey, my dad and I are opening up games, and that he likes that.
Oh,
So-
yeah, of course.
That's all it's about. That's why I love watching it.
Yeah, me too. I didn't know if I'd missed the next one. I was like, what's
No,
going on?
it's coming up. It's coming up. It's gonna be up. I'm hoping up tonight, tomorrow morning.
What's happening,
Yo,
clowns?
what's up, Stinger?
What's going on? What's going on,
Hey
man?
everybody, I snuck in here too, though clowns spoke before I
Dude,
did.
clowns did not shut the door. Clowns did not shut the door before we let you in. What's up, Clownsy?
Hey,
Happening,
what's
brother?
going on, man? Good to hear you, Stinger. Haven't heard you
Yeah,
in a
man.
while. I gotta catch your shows, but it's
I-
so late.
See, I wasn't gonna say anything. Because I know it's late for you.
Man,
But yeah.
and I really miss your shows because when I do watch the replays, they're fantastic, man.
Well, thanks. Hey,
Fantastic.
I was glad.
Word.
You guys stop, you guys.
I'm just being honest.
I know, but stop. You guys are all. See, this is why I came on Renegades, is because I love this. I love this show immensely.
You've got the most
You guys are all my
professional show
boys.
on YouTube, dude.
Yeah, well, you know, some guy helped us out with all the graphics.
Sounds like a douchebag to me.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
They call him Legendary God.
You're right.
No,
We
they
all
call
hail
him
Jay.
the poop.
All hail.
Hell. All hell.
All hail.
All
That's all.
hail
That's
Jay.
all.
Wait.
hell, Jay.
What game is this you're playing here?
I don't know, but I turned into a mech.
Yo, graphic. Jay, I remember now. Contra. That was a dope ass.
Oh,
shooter.
that's a good shooter too. Yeah.
Oh.
Now,
hard as
now it's
balls.
Contra. So, all right.
Wait,
so
which country was your favorite then? Sorry for interrupting.
I'd say Contra 2 for me.
That's a good one.
I can't give you an answer to that because when I was little, the
Actually-
only Contra I played was the first one, and I didn't get a chance to play the other ones.
My favorite was hardcore.
but-
was
Hardcore for the Genesis.
For the Genesis.
Yeah,
Hardcore
so
was dope.
I think I got it on my OG Xbox and the emulator, so if I do, I'm definitely gonna check it out.
What was the one that came on PlayStation and Xbox 360?
Oh,
PlayStation 3. What was that one?
Was that not Contra, or was that like Metal Slugs or some
No,
stuff
it
like
was
that?
Contra, but it was like an anime version or something.
Oh, I know what you're saying. There was
I know what you're talking
there was
about.
a
I know what
3D
you're talking
one.
about.
It was a 3D version.
I can't remember the name of it though.
Oh, I don't remember either.
I just remember the original Contras more so than anything else. Just remember them being hard as fuck.
Oh,
Dope
so I
games
did-
though.
Okay,
Dope
gotcha,
games.
Phil. So I go.
Yeah, I can't remember what the name of it was.
There's so many.
Wait a minute, you can transform into a spaceship too?
In a mech.
Are you
too,
sure
yeah.
that's not?
This is not Robotech. This is not Robotech.
That's what I was thinking. I was
I
like,
What's this one called?
I don't remember. I'll have to.
I've
go
never heard of it, Jay.
Yeah,
You picked it.
I know, but I just picked random. It looked cool in the thumbnail, so I played it.
it does look cool.
It does
Looks
look
dope.
cool. Almost looks like
It kind of has a little bit of that one where
Not
you're
a
actually
da-
you're flying through the body. What was that one called?
yeah.
It's got a little bit
Not
of that
and
and a little bit of
not
R-Type.
Darius.
No.
Not Darius because there's no fish.
Here, let me just go back. I'll tell you exactly what it's called.
See, it just turned into a like a transformer and a ship at the same time. What is that? There's
It's
a game on.
called- It's called Hyper Duel. Hyper
What
Duel.
is this from? Why does this remind me of Gunmetal on the OG Xbox for some reason?
Gunmetal. Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah. It was like a transformer, and then when you transformed to this other form, it was like a jet.
Mhm.
It was on the OG Xbox.
Oh, what else? What else you got in that list? Let's take a look at that.
Do you want me to go back? Okay. Check
Wait,
it out.
Yeah.
wait. Do you got Junior Pac-Man?
Oh my god.
Yo, Pac-Man Jr. I
Yes.
played that for so long.
Yo.
It's been yo. You know
Now,
what
is that
game
the
was
one-
dope? It was a
that the-
Pac-Man game that. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, because you might be saying what I'm about to say.
Maybe, but there was a Pac-Man game that was like, it was basically like, I wouldn't say open world, but it was like an adventure Pac-Man game that was on Sega Genesis.
Pac-Man World Adventures or something like that. I know what you're talking
It
about.
was so good, bro. Confusing as hell, but it was good.
There you go.
Yeah.
You want some Robotech? We got Macross.
Macross.
Yeah, that was Robotech basically.
Punk said, "You guys thinking of Hard Corpse on the 360?" On who's responding.
I don't know if Hardcore was on the 360.
64.
Okay, I'm gonna go back and play Lost. There was one called Lost Worlds, or no, Last Resort. No, it was Lost something. This one here, Lost Worlds. I remember playing this. I think this was on the Genesis. Let's try it.
Oh, what was that one? Lost Worlds. That was. I think it was on the Genesis.
I think it was like a very early title on Genesis.
Yeah.
It was kind of like Space Harrier, but sideways.
These games remind me of playing my favorite of all time, DEFCON 5. That game was freaking ridiculous. You could like switch between like mechs and freaking aerial vehicles and just all kinds of shit. It was fucking fun as hell.
That
Yeah,
sounds like a good game.
you said Space Harrier. Woo, way to bring me back.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
Get ready.
Wasn't that on? That was on the Sega Master System, wasn't it?
Space Harrier?
Yes.
I believe it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I had it on the Master System.
Master System, Genesis, 32X.
Yep. I don't know if I have. I think I did have the Genesis version. Yeah, pretty sure I did.
I got the 32X version.
I just wish I kept all these games I got rid of. Then I could turn around and go, "Oh yeah, it was."
Oh, you got
It's
me
right
all.
there.
You got me all excited to play Batman on the Sega CD when I was watching your video, Mike. So I went back and started playing.
Oh. Batman Returns?
Yeah.
Yo, Jay,
So
did you tell Mike that you can actually watch the podcast from your phone without actually having YouTube up?
Yeah. Oh yeah. He knows. He showed me how to do it.
Oh, you slick bastard.
yeah.
That is
OBS,
sick, man.
I said hi, Prophet. How you been, brother? Good to see you on.
What's up, Prophet?
What's happening, Prophet? Let's say hi to some happy people in the chat. We got Back from the Dead. We got
Hi,
Stubz.
happy people.
We got Punk Soul.
My brother Paul.
Who else do we have in here?
Got crazy dude earlier. He had to
Crazy
bail out.
Group, yeah.
T-Bot, Prophet of Metal.
Me and I had. I was sat in a circle. It was an intervention, though.
Stubbs Stubbsy also in there representing the Gamers United Guild.
My man.
Beautiful stuff.
What is the Gamers United Guild, Mike?
So
Break it down,
the
Mike.
Gamers United
It's
Guild
not
is it's a ragtag group of great gaming
Of
shows
bangers.
and people. Oh, stop it, you! Stop
I
it!
couldn't help myself.
You couldn't resist.
Why when you said ragtag did the A-Team theme song pop in my head?
That's right.
Okay, I'm B.A. Brockus. I'm
And
B.A.
you,
Brockus.
maybe you can hire the Gamers United Guild.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Oh, but before we go any longer, we just have to say, rest in peace to the dude who played Screech on.
Dustin
Oh,
God.
Dustin Diamond.
Yeah,
Dustin
Yeah,
Diamond,
yeah.
rest in peace.
He was only 44.
44.
passed away yesterday from
Cancer.
cancer.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, he had no idea. He said he went to the hospital, but he was sick and was diagnosed.
And
It was
was,
like a month ago.
was he part of the cast of the reboot?
No.
I have no idea.
No, I don't
Yeah.
think
No,
so.
no, he wasn't.
Because there was a reboot
Yeah.
apparently.
Now he ended up doing some reality stuff and some celebrity
Yeah.
boxing and whatnot, but
yeah.
yeah, man, that sucks.
It was weird because I hadn't seen him literally since watching him on the show, and I couldn't get over all the gray hair on him.
Yeah,
You
like
did
Mike
have
said,
good
he did that celebrity boxing stuff like 10 or more years ago, and the
Yep.
celebrities, the reality TV stuff. It's been
Yeah.
a while.
He coming out of that Saved by the Bell, he wasn't in the greatest kind of mental shape either.
No.
He had some serious setbacks in his life.
Oh, that's too bad.
I was just like,
Still,
man. I looked at when he was
bless his soul.
born. I was like 44. I was like, damn, he was born in 77, same year I was. I was
Yeah,
like, he must,
he's young. He's younger than me.
it's like, wow.
Yeah. Well, it just makes you go hug your kids, man.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Just remind your life.
Yeah, but we just wanted to say that. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
And now we're getting back to business.
All right. Shmups.
Shmups. Go
But
shmup
yeah,
yourself.
you were saying, Mike, about the Gamers United.
So, in all seriousness, it's a group of like-minded, positive, no nonsense, no console war, fanboy, just group of great shows and podcasts and just people that love gaming.
Yep.
Big community. You know what we've done actually, because we now have 9 different channels in this. We've actually created a community.
Yep.
That to me, I can. So it's of course, Retro Renegades, NLG, the two founding members, and we have Four Guys at Quarters, one of the other founding members. Got TXR, and that
Yep.
rounded out the first four. And now we've got Stubz, we got Xbox Ultimate, Fun Speculation, and his wife. We got OEB Pete,
Yep.
who's probably one of the happiest people I've ever met. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5, 6, 7.
Stubz.
I said Stubz.
Andy.
Indie Gamer.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, Andy. Yep.
Andy, and then the BG4G.
BG4G.
Yeah.
Group, the whole group of them, yeah.
The whole group.
I remember you talking about this on the Stubz cast, and look at that small world, how it ended up, where Stubz is there now, and
Yeah.
just crazy, man.
You know, but if you, I mean, number one, you can't. The only day that there isn't a Gamers United Guild podcast or show on is Mondays. Every other day of the week, you can find something, and you know, if
That
it's
is
a
true.
if it's a GUG podcast or show, you know what you're getting. You know you are getting quality. You know you're getting positivity. You know you're gonna have fun, and you could check your console warrior at the door, because that's not what we do.
No.
That's right.
There's enough bullshit
No.
on the internet. If you want the console war stuff, and if that's what drives you, there's enough stuff out
there's
there for
plenty.
you.
Oh,
Right.
absolutely. Have fun with it. It really, you can. There's half a dozen shows, and they all have, 80,000 people watching and fighting with each other in the chat room, and
And
That's
clickbait titles.
It gets old.
Yeah.
It gets old. It really gets old.
I just get tired of reading this. I mean, I just get tired of seeing the dumb show on Twitter. That's why I haven't really been on it much the past 2 days. It's just whatever, work and then games. That's it.
Right.
I have to admit, I don't know. I still don't, to this day, don't know why they did it. But Twitter canceling my Stinger Twitter account
Yeah, it makes
might have been
sense.
the best thing for me,
Yeah, I hear you, man.
because I don't see a lick of it. I don't see a single, because the NLG feed, which is what I'm using now, that really is strictly for news feeds and retweeting news and keeping people up to date on what's going on the channel.
Right.
I don't. There's a lot of people that which I guess, in case anybody is wondering, hey, why doesn't the NLG feed follow me? It's not personal. It's just simply, there's a specific purpose for that.
Yeah.
And what really has kind of made me feel good, as part of this community, is everyone who used to follow me on Twitter, on my Twitter, that found out I was gone, or they came and found me other places. They came to Discord. They came to, they found me on MeWe. They found me on Discord. They've been in our chat. Jago and I, Jago's got my cell phone number.
Oh yeah.
People have found their way to come and find me, and those are the people that I associate with, because those are my true friends. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm with you guys tonight.
I always enjoy when you jump in, Mike.
Nah,
100%.
I'm glad. I feel bad. See, two things I feel bad for is one is that I can't get the clown's still here.
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right, so I can't always get to listen to your show live because I'm working. I was happy to be able to catch it today, and Tuesday nights is like my kids' everything night, and it makes it difficult for me to I hate missing Retro Renegades and Four Guys. I mean, you guys, this is what this is what we're here for, and
That's my
So,
problem. That's my problem with watching his show, is that if I'm hosting, I'm actually prepping,
Preparing. Yeah.
so I don't have a lot
Right.
of time to listen.
Soon that's gonna change though, because our guy Midway
That's
has
right.
has a change in schedule.
That's right.
But
Yeah.
that's right. You're moving back to
Thursdays.
Yeah, you're moving back to
Yep.
Thursday. But you're still staying at 5 o'clock.
No, it might be later Thursday. It might be like
It might
7
be.
or 8.
It might be at 9,
Oh.
Mike.
Nobody watches that show anyways.
No.
Oh.
We shouldn't overlap.
No, and actually, honestly, that's a heck of a 1-2 punch right there.
You're
Oh, I
right.
love
Yep.
you, Mike. Sorry.
I'm just glad Clowns has finally got it on Spotify. So if I miss it, I can listen the next day at work. So nice.
So is,
I love
Spotify better than, say, Google Play, or is it easier to get on than Google Play?
Spotify is much easier.
It is, and is it much more universal, meaning more people have access to it?
Yes.
I
Okay.
I prefer Spotify because it's not a drag on a battery. You don't have to worry about constant, what do you call it, commercials.
Right.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of commercials on Spotify.
I can close my app out and still listen to it, whereas on YouTube, I got to leave it open. So if I
Right.
got to do something else on my phone, answer a text, take a call, whatever it be, that video stops.
Yeah,
I can't-
that's why like a lot
Jay.
of times I'll listen to a lot of shows on Spotify the next day because you can actually put your phone to sleep and it doesn't. I can listen to like 15 shows on Spotify during the day from there. I work that long.
agree. It's so much better.
Yeah.
I listen to the majority of the podcast now on Spotify.
Yeah.
Where is Retro Renegades hosted?
It's a great question.
So right now, I am still hosting on Graphic God channel. When Infinite hosts, and he's now a permanent host.
He's a permanent hoster.
Yeah, hoster.
Hoster.
We have created a new channel called Retro Renegades, and that's where he's hosting. Eventually, we will all be hosting there permanently.
Oh,
that's going to be a permanent thing come near future, I think.
Yeah. We
What
just gotta-
about?
And may I just say, it's about time.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, and if Sonic so wishes to continue to host on his show, then he's more than welcome to do that as well, I believe.
We just got to figure out what Sonic is doing. We don't really know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nobody has a clue. I mean, he didn't even
he was
have
streaming
an idea
last
that we-
night.
Yeah, he didn't
Well,
even know that
stream.
you stream. He asked me if we even did a Retro Renegades last week. I'm like, yes, I hosted. Oh,
Yeah.
if he was in our DM, you would know.
He was streaming last night.
He still streams, and that's about it.
What about podcast feeds? Where do you host podcast feeds?
The only place that we're hosting right now is YouTube and Twitch.
If you ever want to go to podcast feeds, Anchor is really good because nowadays it submits it to everything for you.
Yeah,
It
that's
does
what
it
Trent
on-
keeps saying.
'cause I used to use Libsyn, and Libsyn used to be a setup where I had to extract my audio and upload it, and it would put it on a bunch of, a bunch of platforms. But it was a big manual process. I had to, download the entire video, extract the audio, send it up as an MP3, and then, of course, make a lot of changes beforehand. But if there's an easier process now, I'm willing to think about it and willing to consider it.
Yeah, Anchor's free, and then you can make ads on Anchor, and Anchor pays you.
Really?
So why
Yeah.
is it? How can it be free? Like, how do they make their money?
Because they're hoping that most of the podcasts will add, like, the ads from Anchor platform.
And they'll get a cut of them.
Yeah, and Spotify bought Anchor recently because Spotify likes the idea.
And I know I had to discuss it with Jay. He's when we're like, most of our shows about the gameplay that you're watching on the screen right now. It's an integral part of our show. But I think a lot of times maybe not so much tonight, but on our normal night we have some great conversations and great debate. A lot of analytical debate, whatnot.
And that's been kind of my hesitation too, is that we show a lot of gameplay footage and stuff, and I don't know how that translates into an audio only format.
I look at it like this: even if I can't see what you're showing, say like with Retro Renegades, if there was on there, I wasn't a panel member and I just listened every week, I wouldn't really care about what you were showing as long as I got the chance to hear the show.
And if you really want to see it, your link to
You'll
the
go
YouTube
back to
channel is
it.
there. They can go see it. You can go click on that and see what it is you're speaking about.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fun has just entered the room.
If anything,
Hello,
it'll drive.
Fun.
If anything, it should drive more
That's Mav,
more
Mr.
people to the
Mav.
channels, right?
Yep.
Back from
Yo,
the
I got a
dead.
question. I got
Damn
two
it.
questions for everybody.
What's up, PK?
10.
Look, PK.
Two.
PK, what up?
What retro game would love to see remade in today's graphics and power of our new platforms? And after Halo Infinite, would you love to see a remake or reimagining of Halo 1?
Reimagining. See, I never thought
A
there was anything wrong with
retro
it.
GoldenEye 007.
Mm.
GoldenEye.
I would love to see that remade like with the same engine and everything. Just
That hurt my eyes.
man, listen.
The
I would love
reason
to
why,
see,
the
I
reason,
would love to
let
see
me,
that remade.
let me just define it a little bit so maybe it'll help understand. When I mean reimagining, that means it will add things that wasn't an original, and it may change things that wasn't an original. Overall, it will still have the same feel.
Master Chief is a
But-
dog.
A dog. He's a dog.
I'm pretty sure my brother Jay will understand. I mean, we definitely want a replay of fucking what's it called, Spy Hunter. I mean, why not?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and they've tried that.
Spy Hunter, he took it back.
Yeah.
I still got
You're
a
playing
copy
on the
of
OG
Spy Hunter.
Xbox, being
Yeah.
mesmerized by the graphics and the gameplay and the.
I still got that copy for the Xbox. Or one of them.
That is goat
Nice.
right there. I mean,
I
the old
would say-
arcade was great, but man, that OG version for the
Yes,
Xbox.
sir. That was fire, dude.
I remember playing that.
Oh, fantastic game.
I would say I would love to see a remastered Turok.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Wait, aren't they doing that? Aren't
I
they
hope
doing
so.
There's
keep
been
hearing
rumors.
that. We keep hearing
years
that for a long time.
I thought I heard that same rumor.
I was
I've
warned that they said they making a new one,
I've
and I
already
thought they showed a video of it.
heard.
As far as Halo combat evolved, you can't touch that. Unfortunately, you just can't. You could make it what they did with MCC. That's about it. I mean, there are too many Halo purists that would literally not touch Halo again if somebody messed with that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So you just can't. It's just like what Gears Ultimate Edition is just a better Gears, original Gears. So most people accepted it. The multiplayer was the bigger difference for the game itself. Other than that, like the campaign was exactly what it was, just looked better, added a lot of the PC cuts into it and all that stuff. So, I mean, you really can't touch Halo. You can't. It just it is what it is at this point. You can make it look better, that's all.
What are you saying? Can't touch this. Dun, 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 dun.
So let me ask you, Jago, since you said that. I really, really am a purist when it comes to Final Fantasy VII. But after playing a remake, which is really a reimagining, they really fleshed out the entire story and characters in that game. And that's why I thought about it. Like, I'm, being a fan, they didn't have a lot of those things available back then. Wouldn't it be great to be able to find out what Blue Team is really like? To have those personalities fleshed out?
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, that's not. But now you're talking about stuff that they did like with Reach and ODST, where you're going in a different. I like that idea. I think they should.
Do you get what I'm saying, though? Does that make sense to you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
makes a
some
lot of sense.
canon.
Dino Crisis, Chrono Trigger. I knew there.
Oh, Chrono Trigger. That was a good one. Yeah.
Dino Crisis. That's the name of it.
Well, we've already heard of a rumor that we've already heard this rumor multiple times over various podcasts, but that would be one. This would be one I would want to see, like at least one, two, maybe the first two remastered, or maybe three. The Metal Gear.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Metal Gear 1.
first
I would
Metal
love
Gear.
to see a Metal Gear
Probably
1.
one of the best.
Remade?
And I'm
That
not.
would
I'm
be
talking about the
sick.
top-down version from the NES.
No, that was shit.
No, but I'd like to. They need to reimagine it and re-release it in modern graphics.
It was shit. No, the PlayStation version, dude. The first time I played that game, and you saw the interaction between Solid Snake and his brother Liquid, and then you meet Meryl, and then what's his name? He can move your controller. Remember, Psycho Manus? He would move your controller. or somehow I don't remember how. Man,
Yeah.
just blew
That
me away.
game was ahead of its time, and I watched my brother play that game. It scared the shit out of me.
What was her name? Was it Sniper Wolf? Sniper Wolf. Oh my god, dude! The boss characters in all the Metal Gear games were just insane. I would love them.
Definitely.
I would love to have like 1, 2, 3, and 4 redone. I don't care.
I mean, everybody's been talking.
And I love Metal
about
Gear Solid
Silent Hill,
Substance.
too. I mean,
Substance was my
I can
jam.
make that. I mean, Mav says a really good one too. He's been saying he wants a turtle game that's a lot like Arkham Knight or Arkham City. That's
What game?
Fantastic to beat him up like that.
What game?
Ninja Turtles.
Oh,
do it like a Batman. Do it like an Arkham City
Oh,
style.
fuck yeah.
Oh, you talking about the Ninja Turtles from Arkham City style? Ooh.
Oh, hell, I
That would be
take a reimagined version
What
of
if it's
of
more
the
like
arcade
Gotham
game.
Knights? What if it's more like Gotham Knights?
I'd take the,
Because it's a 4-player co-op.
yeah. Or like a reimagining of Marvel's X-Men, like the X-Men game, the 4-player co-op game.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that game was fire
Fucking
back then, dude. Arcade would be going, and be like, oh, nobody's playing X-Men. All right, let's go.
Yeah. Let me put $20 a quarters down now.
I'd love to see some more Ultimate Series being redone. Those games were captivating to me when I was younger.
Yeah, there's so many games I'd love to see, dude. There's multiple genres of games that I forgot I love. I mean, just like me and Yobi were talking a couple weeks ago. Like, I'd love to see a new, maybe not a remaster, but like just a new Bruce Lee game. I haven't had one in years.
Man.
Oh, wow.
Man.
A good,
That
a really
would be
good.
awesome.
Yes.
The closest we got to that was Bruce Lee being a UFC 4. And that was just a taste. That was just a taste.
And I bought that
I mean,
game.
UFC 3
Well,
and
he
4.
was
I bought that game just for him.
Dragging the Bruce Lee story on the Jaguar was the only one that I remember.
But the one on the
Except-
Xbox was fire.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
That was such a good game. I played the hell out of that game.
I know Mike loves Bruce Lee just like I do. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And even better than, I mean, shoot, there was an old PC game. It was like PC and Atari computer, Bruce Lee. I'd love to get something like that, a little side-scrolling.
Bruce Lee,
side-scrolling.
Man, people love these beat 'em up. We love beat 'em ups back in the day. I mean, just imagine what kind of game you can make with the technology that we got now, starring Bruce Lee. People, I mean, Sony would be perfect to do it. Over-the-shoulder, third-person action story-driven
That would
game.
be dope, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't care where it would come from. Microsoft, somebody. I'll tell you this right now. If I wouldn't want them to do it, but if Nintendo did it, that would get me to buy a Switch. That'd be the only reason.
Wow, that's what it takes.
Yeah. I'm serious, but I wouldn't want Nintendo to do it just because of the hardware standpoint.
And Nintendo. I mean, that's why we haven't brought up really any Nintendo games because they've already done it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the problem is that they haven't really given you like the graphical prowess to be able to say, "Hey, this is like truly remastered." It's more
Well,
like,
they can remaster F-Zero.
Well,
I mean,
like for us, like it still feels the same in some way. You know what I mean? Like,
Also, what are we talking about when we talk about, updated graphics and stuff? And the reason I ask is, and Jay and Jago probably know exactly where I'm headed with this.
I'm leaving. Bye, guys.
I'm getting some of my old stuff remastered when that Amico comes out.
Oh yeah.
My man.
I mean, I'm getting Astro Smash, I'm getting Missile Command, I'm getting.
Yep.
There's a bunch of old Atari games that are coming. Asteroids is getting remastered.
We're getting a Earthworm Jim.
We're getting an Earthworm Jim. Yeah,
You know what?
we're getting an Earthworm Jim.
That is on the Miko. That game, I might just because of that game. I mean, who doesn't love Earthworm Jim?
Earthworm Jim. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's I'll give him that. That's a hell of a game.
And the original team is working on it. That's the best part.
That's amazing.
Well,
is
I mean,
amazing.
and it's funny because that's the weight of that's how much weight Tommy Tallarico's name holds in the industry, is that because he's the man behind the music and he knew Dave Perry so well, it was easy for him to go get the team and say, hey, I'm bringing out a new console, let's do an Earthworm Jim. and they jumped at it.
Yeah.
So
Do you think they were disappointed with the 3D version?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he hated it. They hated it.
I don't think I even liked the 3D version. I'm pretty sure I played it. I didn't like it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
played
I don't think. Yeah. No, they outright. that's a subject. It's a sore subject for them.
Yeah.
No. But yeah, I mean that's where I'm getting some of my updated stuff. So when you're talking about you guys are talking about first person shooters and stuff like that. I go back a little farther than that. They're supposed to be remaking stuff like R-Type on that thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now there's plenty of franchises and games that we grew up with from way back to say 10, 15 years ago that could be remade. There's a plenty of games. Plenty.
There is already a 3D version of R-Type made. I'm pretty sure there's already a 3D version of R-Type.
That are great. That have a lot of lore that they could push forward to the next gens, and it would be fantastic. Be a new game for everybody, and it'll be nostalgia for the rest.
Can Nintendo just remake Super Mario RPG Legend of Seven Stars, please? That's all I want.
You
That's
and
all I
that
want.
game. Oh my god.
That's all I want, bro. That's all I want.
Everyone who plays Paper Mario, that's their favorite one.
Yeah. I read that they said, oh, the successor to Super Mario RPG Legend of Seven Stars is Paper Mario. I was like, no, I want a real sequel to that game. Wasn't really a fan of Paper Mario, but I'll probably go back to it one day. But I want a real sequel because that Mario game was like so left field with the RPG elements. It was such a beautiful timeless classic.
I can understand that.
That was a fun time when you
I'm sorry if I started
when you pressured me to play it.
Oh no,
I enjoyed it.
That's good conversation. Oh yeah, definitely. See, CJ, I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. That was the whole plan.
Yeah, so me playing Final Fantasy VII Remake is.
Yo, how was that game? Because I've been hearing nothing but good things, man.
I'm just saying, like, I can't wait for it to come to Xbox, right?
How long is the exclusive deal for?
April.
A year.
April of this year?
Right?
April of this year. So after April of this year.
I feel like it's 2 years.
I know that's because of this pandemic. We've been locked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything seemed like it's longer than it has to be. But for me to be a fan of something and then see it in my lifetime reimagined the way it is and the way it was done. And I know they're not done, but the point is they put a lot of time and effort to not just flesh out the characters, but bring new experiences to the story to make people excited for all newcomers alike and fans of the original.
Definitely.
And that's kind of why I asked that question, because when I look back at Halo, this is the only game that's one of the biggest games of all time that has never got a proper update, right? And I would love, I swear to you, I would love to see a reimagining where you get to see Blue Team interact with Master Chief and you actually get to see this. And then you can still have the multiplayer where, just like in 5, right? Everyone chooses to play with those different members of Blue Team.
You can mess with the multiplayer. I'm telling you, you start messing with that campaign, and people are gonna go freaking butthurt crazy, bro.
Look what they did. They did on 5.
It is. It is what it is, bro. It's like this.
I'm just saying, because even Rod Ferguson and his craziness at the time trying to teach these guys how to make a Gears game would not touch that campaign. They just added the PC elements that were cut from the original game on the 360. So, I'm just saying, like, it's one of those franchises that you could mess with the multiplayer all day, and they really did. Like, compared to the original Gears multiplayer, Gears Ultimate Edition, it may have felt the same in some way, but really, you could stand up. You could do a lot of things that, were complete and total. Like, a lot of people were still mad about that, and I was like, come on, man! Like, we got to have at least some kind of like multiplayer that is relevant. Like, get out of here.
Well, so I'm just speaking like, okay, and it's not going to be for everybody. I mean, people complain about Final Fantasy VII Remake, right? They like turn-based combat. Well, I play turn-based combat my whole life. I enjoy the new action. I enjoy the new anime style. And it's not for everybody, but at the same time, I feel like they deserve a chance to give that polish, to give that story that wasn't told from the original Halo, right? To be able to see those emotions and the connections and all those things that we didn't really get to experience until quote unquote part 2, part 3.
But you're one thing I will point out is you're talking about as far as Final Fantasy VII, you're talking about more of a gameplay aspect.
No, I'm talking about just the whole thing. They took what the original source, kept the original source, but enhanced it and broadened it to a bigger world than what it was.
But
So
most
a lot
people
of
would
games,
most people would point out that the game itself, you can play it two different totally ways, and that's the strange thing. The only thing that's different between Halo is you can play it as in its original form, or you can play it graphically better. So I mean,
so
that's
so
why they
that
rode the
aspect,
line.
but that aspect of Halo is already there. So people who want to go play that version, fine. I'm saying for me, as a fan, I would love to see the same energy put into Halo as the Final Fantasy VII remake.
Unless you see an
kind of
update,
energy.
from MCC, I highly doubt it. I
Well,
mean,
I'm not.
they've already pushed that
just
game
a wish
so
list,
hard.
bro. This is just a wish list, Crispy. It's I'm not saying they'll do it or not. I'm just saying, for me, I would love it.
I haven't played the remake yet. I played the demo, and I was like, do I really want to play the story and it not be finished? Because the original 7 I played back in the day was so good, but I didn't want to have to stop.
I get what you're saying, but when you play the game, even though you know consciously that it's not finished, it feels like a full game as you go through the remake.
I'm sure I want to play it, but
Can somebody confirm? Can somebody confirm the date it's being released on Xbox?
I can't.
I don't think there is
There's
one
no
yet.
confirmed date, but the exclusivity ends on the same date that it launched in.
Yeah.
And so it will be on PC and Xbox. That is confirmed, though it hasn't have a release date.
Yeah, they haven't said anything about a lockdown.
I don't think they
release date
can
for Xbox.
because
No.
Square has this, or Sony has this deal with Square where they can't talk about exclusivity deals, including the new Final Fantasy.
Yeah, this isn't Rise of the Tomb Raider we're talking about.
No.
Right.
Yo, shout out to all the football fans out there. They announced college football is finally coming back
Yeah,
to the
but it's
video
EA.
games. Huh?
Yeah, but it's EA.
Yes, EA, but
Why couldn't it have been?
EA.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Over
I'm
Madden.
gonna be honest with you. I always preferred the college series over Madden because it's been fuck Madden since.
Oh yeah,
since,
fuck
since,
Madden for a long
since
time.
they got rid of 2K, the NFL 2K series. But
Sega Sports
now,
NCAA
now-
2K2.
but now that this is happening, my fingers are crossed for 2K football returning in the future.
They're just gonna change the helmets and everything else. That's all.
Well, they are.
Madden and they're gonna port it. That's all they're gonna do.
Yeah,
They
and
did-
they go EA. You're in the game. We're just in the
Yeah.
game.
They did say
Because
did
2K has a deal with EA and NFL now.
yeah, but they
But
have
they
to make
said
it's
they-
got to be an arcade game.
Hey, dude, make it arcade. I don't give a damn. I rather buy that over Madden any day.
Yo, bring me some
See,
NFL
hold on though.
Street,
See, people
bro.
say that, and you might have. You and I probably are only two people
Bro,
that did that.
I haven't
Bunch
bought a
of
Madden
people-
game since this is 360. After I bought that game, I sold it and never again.
Yeah.
I do you
No,
one better.
but-
I haven't bought a football game since NFL Fever, one of the last ones. Those on the OG Xbox.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
NFL
love
Fever
Fever.
2000.
was
It was so good.
You guys are gonna laugh at me.
Passing.
Guys, you're gonna laugh at me. The last time I bought a football game was on the Dreamcast.
And then
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I ain't mad at you. I'm not mad at you.
And
That was the first time it went online, right? The first time football was
but-
online.
then
Jay.
Jay actually realized it was soccer.
But Jay, you have to do yourself a favor and play ESPN NFL 2K5 on the OGS mod.
yes.
You have to.
Oh,
That is the
yes.
greatest football game ever made.
Thank
The
you.
greatest.
NFL
Thank
That is
fever.
the goal.
And
NFL
that's
fever at the time
Kobe
beats the
approves that
shit out of
message.
Madden.
Okay, so the way that you guys feel about hockey. I mean, some of you guys probably like never watched a hockey game in your life. Never don't understand the rules. That's me
I
with
haven't watched
football.
a hockey game
I
the
do
longest.
not know how to play football, so the game makes no sense to me.
I have been
We
to
had
two.
AHL.
Trust me,
games,
2K5 is user friendly. You can pick it up super quick.
Okay.
Dude, we had AHL hockey here. We used to go out all the time. When
I forgot what hockey game I played. It was on the PlayStation. Me and my brother, we was playing the hell out of that, dude. Used to had fights on that and everything.
I know
No.
people loved hockey back in there. I just never bought one and played one.
But,
Yeah.
but getting back to the Madden and 2K thing,
Mhm.
a lot of people would say, "Oh, I'd buy anything 2K put out." But if everybody remembers, they did put out a game.
All
It
Pro?
was the All Pro.
I bought that too. I
Dude,
bought
I've
that
got
too,
that,
bro.
and let me tell you,
I
I
bought the hell
play
out
it
of
every
that.
once in a while. Oh, I still do.
I just the thing I hate about All Pro was I know that was rushed because it didn't really have like the proper season mode and everything, but I still enjoyed it. But 2K5 will always have a special place in my heart.
That is the greatest. That is the GOAT.
Because bro, they destroyed Madden that year and they panicked. They panicked, dude.
And that game was $20.
Bro, and Mike, you know what makes it so amazing? What you just said, $20, and what makes it so special? It came out on my birthday, so when I got out of school, I went right to Best Buy and picked that shit up, bro.
What?
That's so I'm glad I share my birthday with ESPN NFL 2K5.
What?
That's
Man, what a game.
legendary.
Wait.
This is why we're brothers.
What?
That's right.
Madden, honestly, now shouldn't even release every year because they've gotten to the point now with graphics and everything. For years they didn't have photorealism, right? Now they're to the
People buy it. That's why they do it.
I know, but all they do every year is like update the roster and charge you another
Dude,
$60. That's ridiculous.
Did you see the ratings when it came out? I think IGN gave him like a 1 point something.
Seriously?
I died, dude. I promise you. It like when
Let
it
me
first
go
came out.
look at that.
No, it was
No
like
way.
I think it was 1 point. I think it was like 1 point something or two. It was either between 1 and 3. It was funny as hell. I died laughing.
That's why I said they need to bring out like a Madden game, like let's say this year, and then just update it for the next 45 years with just rosters.
Then see, and that's what's wrong with these dudes. I said the same thing with WWE, but they don't do it. Like it's stupid.
WWE, I stopped buying after 2018 because I don't know what the heck they doing with
Yo,
that.
but 2020, it trended for like what it was, like 2-3 strikes.
They apologized
deserved
for
it.
that
It was
game.
terrible.
They apologized for that game. They offered a refund. They was not playing.
I'm glad people got their refund, dude. I just recently downloaded 2K19 back and.
Oh, you talking about
memories.
the last one they came out with? It was buggy as hell, right?
Mm-hmm. Like, dude, it was so buggy.
That's because they lost. What's the other developer that was working on it? I can't remember their name. They didn't lose them. I think they left. Or they quit. I don't remember.
Yeah, I think they quit because I think they put out an article said, you said parted ways.
Yeah.
No,
Yep.
the Ukes left.
Yeah.
The Ukes left.
Yeah.
That's why they didn't make one this year.
Well, they making AEW now.
Yep.
And here's the cool thing about that. One of the dudes who worked on No Mercy is headlining.
That's my favorite game. My favorite wrestling game. Dude.
I forgot the dude's name, but he's headlining the creation for the AEW game.
Yes.
I was
it's
like,
gonna be
yes,
fire. It's
yes,
gonna be
it's
fire.
gonna be something special.
Yes.
It's gonna be something
You mean
special.
you guys didn't buy that one where you wrestle with alligators that came out last year?
Oh, Battlegrounds! How about that?
Battlegrounds
It's
is
fun.
I did not buy that.
It's fun.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't buy that.
It reminded me of All Stars.
It reminded me, the let me tell you, it was free to play last weekend, or was it last weekend, Klaus? It was weekend before last. and I went ahead and picked it up. It was $20, man. It is
Yep,
definitely
that's
a
right.
fun ass game.
Oh, it's fun, bro. It is super fun.
I
I
mean,
like throwing your character to the alligator. Alligator bite him and throw him up in the air.
Look, Flamish
This
got
shit's
so
amazing.
mad. I wish I recorded it. Flamish
You should
got
have
so
recorded it.
heated at me because I would go hop on the helicopter and come down on the. He was scared. No, no. He raged off the game and out of the daggone party.
Oh wow,
I'm glad-
that's funny. You should have recorded that, bro.
I'm glad to hear
He
that
was
'cause
breathing.
I hadn't heard anybody talk about that game at all, other than when it was coming out. You know,
There's Rage Quit. There's that.
Yeah,
Again-
it was
again, it's fun,
hilarious. But yeah, it is fun. That's and you know, I think part of their problem is they just rescan. They don't even do no more motion caps. They just rescan.
facial captures and
Right.
shit.
Yeah, and PK, you know what's funny about the rollout of Battlegrounds, bro? Here's the funny thing like that. Here's the funny thing about that. When 2K20 released, right? 2K20 they finished making that game. Okay, released in October or November, one of them. They finished
Yeah,
making that
November.
game in, I believe, in like late August. They finished making that game. So from the time from there to when it released, they were just polishing. I don't know what they were polishing, but they knew writing was on the wall because 2 weeks, I think, no, I think 3 weeks to a month after 2K20 came out, they announced that 2K21 was canceled, and they said, oh, but we also have something special for you guys. So they had Battlegrounds. They were working on Battlegrounds back in August.
Yep.
They
believe
so
that.
they
That's
they knew the
probably
shit was
why
they
me and Yum and Keith Lee didn't make it on the roster.
True. And what else? Yeah, so they knew writing was on the wall. So when they finished making 2K20, they already started work on Battlegrounds. They already had this in the works. And I also read somewhere, I can't find an article that. Well, this is what pissed me off. Vince McMahon had the nerve to be pissed off about 2K20. No, it's your fault because you had them state in the contract, oh, we have to have a title every single year.
Right.
And they even asked Vince like, yo, like through the years, like, yo, is it possible that we can have more development time? Like instead of pushing to every year, like every year and a half, every 2 years. Vince is like, no, we need that the holiday money. It's like, bro, WWE Network brings in over 15 million per year. Like, what are you talking about?
They don't get time. Like that was my problem. That's why I stopped buying at the 18 because they would just reskin the same movesets, same animations. Matter of fact, the character the characters start getting uglier because they wouldn't have the captures to be able to do them right.
Mhm.
They wouldn't be able to do them right, and it's pretty sad, honestly, because
It's very sad.
I'm sorry, guys, if you guys ain't a wrestling fan. I'm a hardcore wrestling fan.
Hey, how do you like?
Nah, man, I grew up with this.
New
Hey,
battle?
listen, Ricky Steamboat for life.
Battlegrounds is fun, man. Ricky
Yo, they don't
Steamboat,
give him
the
enough
dragon,
credit.
Ricky
It's
Steamboat.
right.
They don't give him
Ricky
enough
Steamboat.
credit either. Out of all of them, he don't get no credit.
You
When's
know
the
why?
last time he been
Because
in
I don't think he ever
Yeah.
won a belt. He might have won an Intercontinental, but he never won
Ricky
a
Steamboat?
champion. Yeah,
Steamboat was Intercontinental Champion for
Yeah,
a long time.
but he didn't. He never won a championship.
no, he was
belt.
never world
Heavyweight.
champ. He was
I'm
never world
mad that they never put the world championship belt on Goldust, cause bro, before he left WWE, dude, he was working as if he was in the Attitude Era. Like he was outworking all those guys on the roster.
Well, it's not just that. He was also part of the creative team.
Of
So
course.
now that him and his brother, his younger brother, Smart, Mr. Nightmare, and started another promotion. He's also part of the creative. But cool thing is, he getting his paid dues, and that's all that matters at the end of the
Of
day.
course, man. And I hated the
Yep.
fact that when he was in WWE, they didn't. He asked Vince, "Yo, can I want to go back to like using my real name." It was like, "No, you're gonna stay at Stardust." Like, bro, like, come on, like, if you don't want to be Stardust, you can't force these dudes to
Oh,
do
you
what
talking
they
about
want.
Cody
champ.
Rhodes?
That's
Yeah,
the
Cody.
problem. Is yes, he can.
Well, that's
the
why
problem.
Matt Hardy left too. But see, the thing is, Matt was smart. He
Of
invested
course.
his money in the right place. This dude is well off. He don't even need to work a day in his life. He doing it.
But he does too
loves
because
to
he loves it.
entertain-
He loves it.
He loves to entertain people. That's why he doing it,
Right.
and that's
And-
why
and-
he left.
Yeah, and another thing that pissed me off about all that was what was it? So, but yeah, like you said, Vince says he owns these guys, but another thing that pissed me off, you call your workers independent contractors, but when they go to other like Twitch and YouTube to make money, you want to renew their contract and treat that as a performance. It's like, yo, it's COVID-19 out here. These guys are barely at work, so you're gonna stop them from making money elsewhere?
Facts.
That's messed up. That's
No
foul.
other promotion does that. No other promotion.
That's
does
foul,
that.
bro. That is foul.
Matter of fact, at AEW, they are full-time employees. They get health benefits.
Exactly. and bro, and that's what pissed me off too. You got these guys breaking your back for your company and bringing in money, but you don't want to get these guys health benefits. They got to pay for their hotel. They got to pay for their surgery. It's like, yo,
unless you one of the top cards that bring in those. If you're a top card, that's the only time, bro. That's the only time.
That's foul. And I'm pretty sure majority of the guys who are on the WWE network, I'm pretty sure they're not even their checks from that network is probably not even a big one.
Let me tell you, the lowest paid person makes 50,000, bro.
Wow.
And the highest woman that ever got paid by WWE, I bet you wouldn't guess who it is.
I'm gonna say
Trish Stratus, Stephanie,
the little blonde one.
Stephanie.
No, Stephanie's she's part of the. She's not a
I
wrestler.
feel like it would be Ronda Rousey or China.
I'm gonna say China.
China was making the money. You were right.
Of all time.
She was making
Who's
bread.
the little one that Super loves? Super always has.
That's that blonde-headed girl.
China?
What's her name?
Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss. That's it.
Yeah.
She's from Columbus. She's from my state, but but she wasn't. She makes a decent salary, but she not up there. I tell you who makes that bread. Who's on the top card gets what they want. It's definitely people like Randy Orton and what's his name? Right now you got basically everybody from was it Roman Reigns and pretty much all the top dudes are definitely got their own private plane. They don't fly with nobody, right? Everybody got to fly together except for them. I mean,
John Cena buried everybody for over a decade, and look what happened to WWE.
Oh my God! Let's not talk about how he buried. No, I agree. I agree. I don't believe that. I
don't believe that. I believe Triple H buried a lot of people, but not John. Not John.
John is a good. Look, I give him respect because he's a hard worker, but he would not put nobody over, homie. He wouldn't put nobody over. Even when he had a feud with CM Punk, the only dude on there that would speak his mind, right?
Oh, of course he wasn't gonna put him over because John Cena was kissing Vince's ass, of course. CM Punk told 1,000% true.
If you ever
that was a must-watch TV,
they
bro.
They went to Chicago for that title.
They booed the shit out of John Cena, boy.
Chicago gave 2 Fs, none for John Cena. They was throwing stuff at him.
Bro, it was beautiful, but it was bad for him. Like it was bad for him.
Talking about wrestling, I'm watching the attract mode on one of the best wrestling games right now or ever made. I'm watching it right now. WWF WrestleFest.
That was better than No Mercy. I don't think so.
Oh no.
NWO is the very best. Period.
Better than No Mercy? Nah, No Mercy was the
NWO versus WCW World Tour. That was
World Tour was the start of it. Then Revenge came, and then No Mercy capped it off.
Well, I'm talking about like what was in the arcade wise.
So
back in the day.
arcade
nice.
It was cool.
Yeah. Now you'll like the game coming out, Retromania Wrestling.
Oh yeah, I cannot wait for that.
It looks so much fun.
I didn't
That's
see
the
that.
official sequel.
Dude, look it up, BK. That should look fire.
Oh, yeah.
It looks fire. And it looks super fun.
Yeah,
it's like 16-bit, and it looks so good.
You guys know how many wrestling games are actually coming out? I mean, it's not just.
Oh, they got the Road Warriors on here, homie.
Oh yeah.
Rest in peace.
Dude, I'm watching Hulk from the Road Warrior and Hulk Hogan wrestle right now in WrestleFest. Shit.
But there's another game. There's another company out there Virtual Basement making a game called The Wrestling Code, and they're
Ah.
snapping up wrestlers now too.
Yo, let me ask you,
Nice.
Yobi,
Talk to me.
how do you feel about the Ultimate Warrior when he
How do I feel?
came back?
Wait,
Well, first of
WWE
all,
or WCW?
WWE. We already know why he left WWE, but when he came back,
When he
that
came
night-
back,
Yeah.
that you talking about that night?
yeah, when he came back before he died, right before he died,
Mhm.
what was going through your head at that time?
the thing that was going through my head was like it was amazing to see Warrior back in the WWE. It was amazing to see him back in the 2K games, like in the wrestling game, and
Right.
for him to pop up, be inducted to the Hall of Fame. I commend 2K for rebuilding that bridge between Warrior and WWE. But that speech he gave. The speech he gave on Raw, it gave me goosebumps because
Yo,
it gave me goosebumps, and then I woke up the next day. It said Warrior.
Disappointed.
It said Warrior died. I was like, wait, what?
yo,
I was like, bro, he was just on Raw the other night. He was just on Raw
literally had
last night.
tears in my eye.
What
when
did he die?
gave
What
that
did he die from?
Heart attack.
Heart attack.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember
Very
that.
next day.
He gave
The
that speech
very
and he died the next day.
And a lot of people didn't see it, but if you seen how the way he was walking out on the stage to do his Hall of Fame speech, and we was also walking to the ring on Raw, you can tell he wasn't like you could tell he wasn't 100%.
Oh no,
but
no.
His speech he gave on Raw that night, and then he did his trademark, doing it with the ropes. Like people didn't understand that took a lot out of him, but he did it because of the fans.
You a fan when that touched your heart, homie.
Oh, it touched my heart, but it was painful when I read that he died. Like, bro, like I thought somebody was trolling. It was like, no, this is real. Like it's like then he broke the news. Oh, rest in peace to the Warrior. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, that was just insane.
It was
peace, and then he had peace, right? It was crazy.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I thought that was just mind blowing. And I don't know if you guys are a fan of the Ultimate Warrior, but
I used to be.
I was
Same Warrior time, same Warrior channel.
I even loved. I
man.
even loved when he came to WCW. And, I mean, I know him and Hogan weren't at their best then, but
but they put on a show. They put on a show.
Yup, just the energy.
Oh yeah.
right.
They put on a show,
Like, when
man,
that
because Hogan
music
was
hit,
scared to his bones.
He was on 10 back
Yeah.
then.
When that music
Man,
hit-
it was amazing. It was amazing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Rest in peace to the Ultimate Warrior.
I'm sorry.
Underdog.
Don't blame that on the dog.
Yo,
Yeah, is the dog okay?
I could
Somebody
I
just
could
dropped
talk.
the
I could talk
atomic-
wrestling for hours.
Somebody just
Oh
dropped the
man,
atomic.
dude, you
I
a good
love
dog,
the
man.
Ultimate Warrior.
I
love
mean,
Big Boss Man. And
Dude, I grew up-
Earthquake.
I grew up on I remember vividly. I was a kid, and WWF used to come to the Baltimore Arena, and I will
Man.
never forget Adrian Adonis and Hulk Hogan steel cage, and Adonis, and of course he missed. Adonis climbed to the top of the cage and tried to splash Hogan. And Hogan rolled out of the way at like the last second, and the place went nuts because then he did his leg drop and pinned Adonis. And I mean,
1, 2, 3.
I
Those
could
were
just
the
remember
cutoff
that like I was still
I
there.
used to watch it. I haven't watched it much since.
I haven't watched wrestling. Honestly, I stopped watching wrestling after the era where WWE.
Yeah, mid '90s, same here.
When they bought WCW and like shut it down. Yeah.
Mid
I was
'90s.
a big Nitro guy. I was a big WCW guy.
That was
yo.
that's where Goldberg. That's where he made his debut, right? Was WCW? Far as I remember.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's where you had the 100-win streak. Was on WCW. Yeah.
Like, listen, man, WCW. I was watching. I don't know what it was, but I was watching cartoons one night. I'm like, I was a little kid. Then my brother just like, yo, wrestling on. I'm like, okay, I didn't know what the hell that was. He turned to WCW, and the first thing I see this buff guy, like blonde ponytail, black tights, which turned out to be Les Luger, tag teaming with my favorite wrestler of all time, the black ties with the scorpion on it, with the white and black face paint, the icon, the man, the myth, the legend, Sting, baby.
Oh,
Who,
yeah.
by the way, is
Yo,
back
that's
in-
my-
wrestling.
he just came to AEW.
You
Bro.
know what? You know he's in his 60s, dude. I looked
Bro,
him up
and
the other
he-
day. I was like,
and he looked
Jesus
good.
Christ. I was like, yeah,
He
he's
looked
in
good.
his 60s.
They just had a
Scott Gordon.
podcast with Joe Rogan and The Undertaker.
I gotta
days.
watch that.
You
But-
know you old school if you remember Sting when he only had was that face makeup on his eyes and his short
Oh, yeah.
blonde hair.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Surface Sting.
Yep,
That was Surface
Sting.
Sting. And bro, this is what pissed me off about when Sting came to the WWE, right? I'm glad he did his thing. I'm sad he got hurt, but I found out a couple months ago, because you know when Sting came to WWE, we was like, okay, Sting and Undertaker is a possibility. I found out a couple months ago that they brought the idea to Vince McMahon, and Vince said no. Like, bro, what are you doing? And it's like, oh, the fans don't want to see that. Bro,
When Sting when Sting started wrestling, they were the only competition with WWF at that time.
Exactly.
Yep. And for the longest time, Sting did not want to go to WWE. He was immensely loyal to
He went down
WCW.
with the ship.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Wasn't it
And he-
AEW at the time?
No,
Say it again?
WCW.
It was
WCW.
WCW. That's
AEW
right.
wasn't around.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
AEW just came into
You're
fruition like
thinking
what,
of
2019?
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
Yeah.
thinking maybe ECW.
I'm thinking of WCW. Yeah.
So, I mean,
But,
I remember, and they ruined that too. I remember I was watching the final episode of
What's up,
Nitro
Supersonic?
under-
WCW when
Yep.
when Vince
Sonic!
McMahon came on. When Vince
Yup.
McMahon came on, it's like, well, we just bought you. We're shutting you down. And I'm like, what? No.
Yup.
He
and
an
WCW was in
asshole.
Panama City.
Yeah,
Yo,
Panama City.
Let me just
And-
say this. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry for
Go,
interrupting.
oh, no. Go ahead.
I just want to say that you can tell that Hunter puts on a better show than Vince ever could. Because if
Dude,
you
that's
look
a fact.
if you look at NXT and then look at the main shows, it is completely different feel.
You are right. And I don't know if a lot of people out there don't peep game, but 99% of the time when you bring those stars up from NXT to the main roster, Vince deliberately kills their damn momentum.
Look at Ricochet. Look at Ricochet.
Bro, you got Ricochet fighting Brock Lesnar? Huh?
I'm gonna tell you right now. Once the WWEF left the Attitude Era, that's when it went downhill. When it went downhill.
Guys,
Well,
we have
That went right on the wall.
guys, we have to
because
make we have to make an announcement that we have someone very special in the chat. Supersonic Station, brother,
What's, oh, hey,
Sonic, what up,
founding member of the Retro Renegades. I wish he was
Super!
here. If you want to join the channel, but if you want to join the chat with us, buddy, it's the same Hangout link we've been using for months.
Yes.
And he said, "What's up, hoes?"
That's right. So please jump in if you have an opportunity, and if
Yeah, super.
if you haven't checked your email recently, I recently emailed you with my cell number, and if you want to send me your cell number, please do that.
All right, you know what?
Like our
I'll
little phone
I'll
text
say
late
it.
tonight.
Stop. I'll say it. Super. Get your ass in here.
Get your ass in
Get your
here.
ass in
Get
here.
up, get in here, bro.
Get over here.
But PK,
Yo,
but I 1,000,000%. Triple H. People gotta understand, NXT is his baby, and people go back to what CM Punk said. WWE will be better off when Vince dies. It's sad to say that, but it's a fact. Because, dude, you keep relying on Goldberg. You keep relying on
I love Phil
Yeah, it
Hunter.
is.
Blast from the Past, The Rock, Hulk Hogan. It's not for the fan factor. Like,
I
bro,
will
you have
polish
to
Phil
build
Hunter's
new
knives.
stars.
no,
You know what I'm
need
saying?
to let them be stars.
Yeah,
Stop
okay,
trying to tell them
you're
how
right.
that be. Nobody told Rock how to be The Rock. Nobody told Triple H how to be Triple
I'm
H.
Triple H,
Nobody
yeah.
told Stone Cold how to be Stone
Be
Cold.
Stone Cold. They learned the game.
They just did. Look, even our uncle. Look at our uncle who played 4 different characters.
Guys,
I'll never
also
forget
now
that.
for a
Who
year
did?
of Game Pass.
What's the name? Do
Mick
Love.
Foley?
And, yeah,
Mick Foley, Do
Mick
Love,
Foley,
Cactus
Do Love.
Jack,
Listen,
Yep.
this
Bang
man
Bang.
was so crazy.
and
In
Mankind.
the same
And
Royal
Mankind.
Rumble that Stone Cold won, this
Uh-huh.
dude came out, got
4
eliminated,
times.
went in, changed clothes, came out with his other character,
Uh-huh.
got eliminated, came
Yup.
back again. He did it 4 times, yo.
Dude,
Bro,
I've
he didn't
seen
care,
nothing
bro,
like
and
No.
that was legendary. That was
the
legendary.
rock and sock connection.
Beautiful.
God.
New for the chat, where's New?
Yes, that's new.
Good to see you, brother.
Boom, boom, kaboom, it's new. Look in the room.
Boo Glue in the room.
Yo. But yeah, for sure, if they get call-ups, it's almost guaranteed they're getting buried. I'm worried about my girl, Mia Yim, right now. I've been following her.
Bro,
Since
I'm
the
worried
end,
about
bro.
Mia Yim. I'm worried about Bianca Belair. And shout out to Bianca Belair for being the first black woman to win the Women's Royal Rumble in WWE
Absolutely,
history.
absolutely.
But I'm afraid of for everyone, bro. For everyone.
Keith Lee was smart because he bought his name. His
Yeah,
name
smart man.
belongs to
Smart
him.
man.
So
And
he
dude,
can go anywhere.
I was so scared for Apollo Crews, bro, because when he debuted in NXT, bro, a year later he got called up to the main roster. I'm like, bro, he's not ready.
Even
you
if he's
calling him
not
up so
ready,
soon?
it's not a good fit because look at what they doing.
Right.
Look at what they-
He's finally getting shine now. After like what? 3-4 years now? It's like, yo,
And even
like,
then,
what
he's
you
still
doing?
gonna be a mid Carter. Though I'm
Sadly.
happy. I'm happy they brought back what's it? I'm having brain fart. Eat the apple, spit.
Oh, Carlito.
Carlito. And look how
Carlito.
big that dude is.
I spit in the face for people who don't want to be called.
Look how big he got. He's twice the size he was when he left, bro. That dude
What's
is a
up,
big
Noob?
dude.
And bro, I give praise to Carlito because I couldn't be in WWE back in the day with him. Cause dude, you spit in my face with an apple, bro. The script is out the window. I'm beating your ass. I'm sorry, I could not. That was some foul. That was foul, bro. I could not, dude. No.
How about the times when WWE went off script?
I love
Like when Matt came into the to fight Edge over Lita.
Bro. Man, that shit was personal.
He came in, he was about to kill that dude.
Bro. And you knew it was real when Matt said, "Hey, Edge, I'm gonna kick your ass, you son of a b." And I found out that was off the script. He wasn't supposed to say that. He was just supposed to say he just supposed to say I'm gonna kick your ass.
He wasn't supposed to be there, dude. He wasn't supposed to be there. He wasn't
Yeah,
supposed to be there.
but Vince brought him back because Vince saw money in that, and man, did they deliver? They delivered, bro.
Or when Kurt Angle had a storyline where he lost his wife to Jarrett when he actually did in real life lost his wife to Jarrett.
That was a fact. That was real, bro. And bro, I didn't find out that it was real till like a year later. I was like, wait, whoa, this is real? It was like, yes.
Yep.
I was like, whoa.
Oh my god.
And bro, and PK, and what shocked me was a couple years ago when they announced, oh, Jeff Jarrett's been inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. I was like, wait, does he got beef with Vince?
Nah.
Because
he left
because I remember around the time before back in the day, he held Vince up for extortion, because he said Vince owed him money. Vince didn't want to give him his money. And then once they bought WCW, he fired Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah.
It was crazy, man.
Goldberg got fired because he would never follow the script, and he would always. He had an issue with following the script. He didn't want to put nobody over.
That was just like, listen, Goldberg will always be one of my favorites, but I found that out that's like 6 years ago. I never knew he didn't want to follow the script. I did not know that.
He literally pinned everybody. He didn't care. He just did what he wanted to do.
Oh,
Yeah, because I remember that he had a match with William Regal back in WCW, and William Regal was actually on TV trying to teach him the ropes, like how to wrestle in the third. Man, Goldberg was like, hell nah, and just whooped his ass.
Yeah.
And he got in trouble backstage about that.
just sorry guys, I want to just say
Regal.
hi to a couple people in the chat. We got Nukem. What's happening, Noof? Andy Mack is showing up. The man with the beard. We have
Bot.
F-Spot 448.
X-Bot, yeah.
AKA 44K.
Hey,
Yeah.
Xbot, I got my
Xbot.
Aces achievement, bro.
Don't mind me.
I want to say hello to Indie Gamer. Thank you, Indie, for the compliment earlier.
Brother Indy.
Thank you. And I
Back from the
apologize, Jay.
dead.
Well,
No,
me and
no,
PK
listen. The only
got
reason,
into the whole
listen,
direction.
We're
listen,
sorry. We're
if
sorry we interrupt your
no.
special program with wrestling.
if anything,
It's all good,
if
man.
anything, the only reason that Super showed up is because somehow he heard wrestling in the back of his head.
Yeah,
You can talk wrestling all night and I'll be happy.
yeah. I love wrestling. I can't talk about wrestling like you guys can because I haven't watched it for so long.
Hey man, you just gotta watch it with us, homie.
Yeah.
You know what was awesome before the pandemic and before WWE went straight streaming is when we used to go to B-Dubs and watch the pay-per-view. I promise you, there was this dude who was an Undertaker fan, always on WrestleMania would come in with everybody would come in with signs like they in the audience, right? There was this one dude would come in with his John Cena title on his shoulder, and he, because John Cena didn't really lose at WrestleMania, so this is his thing. He wearing it on his shoulder. But what's funny is this midget that was the Undertaker fan. He was standing on the tables. It was just insane. It was just the best. It was like being there in real life because everybody shouting, throwing drinks, throwing stuff. I mean, it's crazy.
You forgot Noob's name his favorite wrestler. You forgot Stone Cold. Well, that's one of mine anyway. But
No, one of the GOAT. One of the GOATs, man. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Legend.
You know what's funny? You guys say he's a goat, but I stopped wrestling before he even started. I stopped watching it before he even
I
started.
stopped watching too, Jay, but I got back in.
Jay, Stone Cold is must-see TV, bro.
Yes, he was.
He was must-see TV, literally.
He is so good that I watched that show that reality sports show he did afterwards.
I did too.
The golf, whatever the hell it was.
He's got where he tested the people like and he's got that new.
You're right, Andy Mack.
He's got a new one now too. Where he sits down with other like celebrities and he does crazy shit.
Right after Raw. After Raw.
I watched that too.
His show Ballers on HBO was fan-fucking-tastic too.
And this is what started Stone Cold's reign.
Ballers. I thought The Rock was on Ballers.
Yeah, that's The Rock.
Yeah, it was Rock. I'm sorry.
That was The Rock. He cut a promo at the media Jake the Snake Rock at the King of the Ring, and he's like, you sit there, you read your Bibles, and it didn't get you anywhere. You talk about your Psalms, you talk about your John 3:16, Austin 3:16 says I just whipped your ass. Bro, when he cut that promo, that was like that's when the Stone Cold Steve Austin train just got in motion.
There's only so many superstars that made moments that you've never seen before. Like when Brock Lesnar suplexed Big Show for the first time and
broke that damn ring, bro.
Okay, but was that more significant than when Hogan body slammed Andre the Giant?
Andre the Giant.
Oh, that was legendary.
You're talking about two different eras.
But that was a moment for sure.
2 or 3 people.
I'm saying in general, all of them have some sort of moment that's crazy, right?
Yes.
And not everybody get credit for it.
So let me ask you this: which one was more significant at the time? Hogan slamming Andre, or Hogan slamming Big John Studd?
Oh yeah, Big John Studd. That was first.
Remember at the time, no one else could do it.
Built that match is what it was. It's the way they built that match. A lot of it is about the hype too, what you expected. So, I mean, even Hulk Hogan versus Macho Man was good, right? I mean, they had good builds too. Macho Man is a good performer. I don't care what nobody say. He's one of those.
He's one of my favorites of all time.
That will put all his heart into.
Go. Because every time Macho Man talked, he didn't talk like just like he was doing a job. He was talk as if his life depended on it.
I know, right?
That definitely affected me more when I found out he died. That affected me more than most of the other wrestlers.
His best performance ever was in the first Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire as Bonesaw.
Oh my God,
that was amazing. That was amazing.
Bonesaw is ready.
But I
And I
mean,
gotta
that's him. That's him, though,
Yeah.
man.
Oh
was
yeah,
saying.
that's him. Yeah.
And dude,
Yeah.
did you guys know I went to a WrestleMania?
Really?
No.
Nice.
Yo, I went to WrestleMania 28, bro.
Wow.
Isn't that which one was that? That's
That
the
was in
one with
Miami,
Rock
Florida.
and Cena? That was
Oh, yeah.
Rock
Rock
and
and Cena,
Cena.
yes.
Yes, I
What
remember.
year? What year was that?
Bro,
Yep.
2000.
That's Rock's hometown.
What was it? 2000 and was that 2012? I believe.
Yeah, I think it is.
2012. And yeah, so it was, bro. That stadium was packed. Like from my section, I probably saw like maybe like 4 seats that were empty. But man, it was good to see like CM Punk, Chris Jericho, The Rock, John Cena,
Yo,
Undertaker,
that was
Triple
a
H.
good show.
That show was
That
good, man.
Yo, I thought The Rock was gonna lose on his home turf because seeing John Cena came out with a theme song
Mhm.
with Machine Gun Kelly.
Mhm.
You don't remember that? And he was
I
like,
remember
"Oh, you guys need to vote for the good guy." I'm like,
Right.
nobody wants Cena, bro. Shut
Right.
up.
Look, and plus, ain't no way in hell y'all gonna make a match at WrestleMania in The Rock's hometown and have him lose. No way. Nah.
No.
I was scared. I ain't gonna
I was
lie.
scared too, bro. I was scared too. I was like, bro, cause like Cena was kicking his ass. I'm like, bro, if The Rock lose, I swear to God, I'm hurting
Well,
somebody.
he started off with momentum, but you know how it is, you know.
Oh, of course.
You know. And the thing is, it was a good show overall. You know, I was happy it happened, but it shows that he wasn't the only one, right? Daniel Bryan put on a good show. He had that moment when he wrestled John Cena and blacked his eye. He blacked his eye so good
Nasty.
that dude had a concussion.
Nasty.
He was knocked out.
And you know,
And bro, the build up with The Rock and John Cena was a legendary build up.
oh yeah.
Yes,
That was
a
some
good
good. That was some good TV, bro.
Yeah, that was a good build.
And I
You
found
know
out that The Rock and John Cena, Rock really didn't like him.
Yeah,
And
he
they
didn't like
bet-
it because
yeah.
he was getting reckless. John Cena was getting reckless because he was jealous because Rock
course.
was making that Hollywood money and he's sitting there breaking his back.
Yeah, and here's the thing, John Cena is doing the same thing now, so he's a hypocrite.
Like, yep.
He's a hypocrite.
You know,
Because he realized he can't go on. His body can't take it, bro. That's just
Of course.
business.
you know, I love to actually watch, believe it or not, Shane, man, Shane left everything in the ring. He couldn't really wrestle for anything, but man, he came out and put out a show.
He put on
And
a show every time he graced that ring.
His feud with Kurt Angle was legendary.
Bro,
You remember when they had that hardcore match, and
when he suplexed him through the King of the Ring glass thing, and he missed the
it
first
took
time.
him 3 times. Yeah, it took him 3 times before he broke the glass.
Yes, bro.
I tell you
Oh, my
another
God.
legendary because the Hardy Boys are definitely legends in their own right. Starting when they
Yup.
was kids, bro. They the only wrestlers in history to have more moves than any other wrestler in history and create
Facts.
their own rules, their own moves.
And
Like,
bro,
they
it
got
was
more
something
finish.
about the Hardy Boys that they never like up until now they got hurt, but in the time of them coming up and in their prime, they never
they're right,
got
yeah.
hurt. They
No,
never got hurt.
they didn't.
Nope.
And they did crazy shit with the TLC matches and stuff. They
was the
never
first
got
ones to
hurt.
define them and Christian and the
And the
Edge
Dudley Boys.
and the Dudley Boys
Mm-hmm.
defined
Dudley
TLC.
Boys.
But check
I-
this out.
That
I ain't
crazy
gonna-
match. That crazy match in their backyard in TNT when it was between Matt and Jeff, where they were in
Who's
Matt's
peeing in a bottle?
backyard. Nuts.
Didn't Jeff jump? He did a swanton off of 25 feet
Cross.
in the air.
Yep. And then
Dude,
that
he
thing
did
lit
a
on
swan
fire.
song off of Titantron, bro. That dude, man, I'd have been scared as shit. Like, bro, you
I don't know
all the way
how they-
that
I don't know
high
how
up in
they
the
do it.
air.
I was always
Awful.
happy to see the Hardy Boys come out, as long as they had Lita in tow.
Oh, Lita, that was my favorite. Lita was so
Yes,
beautiful.
yes, it was.
They were so
That
beautiful.
whole broken mat thing was
Bro,
Oh yeah.
genius.
genius.
Yeah.
Genius, bro. Genius.
And TNA let him go. That was the stupidest mistake they had. That's when I stopped watching Impact.
Nah, they let him. They had no choice but let him go because they were doing bad business.
And besides that,
The same thing with AJ Styles. They were doing bad business.
Yep.
the same
They
thing
had
with
it.
all of them.
They brought in good people. They brought in good people, and they let them. That's why AJ Styles left.
Mhm.
You know, they had such a good thing going, even with like EC3. Like EC3 wasn't really anything before he got there. They built him up.
EC3
in
was
TNA.
the man in TNA.
Yup.
Listen,
He got the
when
WWE. He
Vince
was trash.
picked you,
Yep.
he will do everything he can to build you. Let me tell you, he chose Sheamus and McIntyre.
Uh-huh.
But Sheamus is the only one that came out flying. McIntyre fell on his butt.
Right.
And
Yeah.
after 3MB, he didn't know what to do with him, so he stuck him back into performance. Right?
Right.
He went back to NXT, got rebranded, and then Triple H built him up.
Right. Oh, you talking about Drew McIntyre, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Drew
and
McIntyre.
Drew
Bro, I
came-
was
Drew came
so
over
proud.
to-
I was so proud of his come up in on NXT and all the way to the belt he won in the WrestleMania. I was so proud of him, man.
Hey, 'cause
So
Drew
proud of
came
him.
over.
I'm just
Drew
saying
came
that
over to TNA
took
too for a while.
Triple H
Oh yeah, he was dominating in TNA.
to build him up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like he
Right.
had to get built up. If Hunter has control, man, it's a wrap, man.
Bro,
We'll have
if
better team.
listen, bro, when Triple H take control, bro, when that day happens, I'm renewing my subscription with the WWE Network because I know Triple H actually has the heart and soul and passion for this for this business.
Yeah,
And Vince
doubt.
McMahon is just keep relying on old school. Like, bro, it's over. They have their time in the sun. You
Well,
you
not
got
only
Triple
that,
H
why
signing
can't these
all these new stars.
UFC
Triple H is
dudes
building new
come
stars, and you keep destroying them. Like, what's up?
And don't be paying these UFC people and all these people in here more than you pay your full time roster. Just yes,
Dude,
you know what I'm saying? And don't
Stone-
do nothing.
Stone Cold was doing an interview with JR and CM Punk back in the WWE 13 video game, and Stone Cold reluctantly said, and nobody never paid attention to this. He said it's CM Punk, John Cena, and maybe like two other guys who are actually there to wrestle. And then he said the rest of these guys, they're just happy to be on TV. I'm like, you're happy to be on TV? Well, you're just happy to be on TV. When I was in the business, the main thing we focused on was that belt, that championship belt. And then he was like, the majority of the guys in the locker room, I could drop them with two moves like that. With CM Punk and John Cena, I drop them with 2 or 3. And when Stone Cold said that, a lot of people ain't paying attention. He was telling the truth, and that's exactly what it is now. You got all these people who are just happy to be signed to WWE, but they're not really putting in the work. They just want to be on TV and collect the check.
Some of them are like that, but some of them actually like I don't like Keith Lee. This is his dream. He wants
Keith Lee, man, I got
He
big
wants
hopes
the
for Keith
main
Lee,
event.
man.
He wants the main event WrestleMania before he gets out, homie. That's his thing.
I would love to see it because that man, his agility is insane.
For him to be his size, a freaking what was it? A Spanish fly? How does a man his size do a Spanish fly, bro?
Bro, the boy was moving. Even on the indies, he was doing crazy stuff.
I gotta stop this because I just
My bad, Crispy.
Sorry.
I can't do it anymore, dude.
Go ahead, Crispy. Go ahead.
After WCW, NWO shit, that's the last time I really gave a shit about wrestling. I get it. I get why you guys love it. At least you're saying it's a show because that's what it is. I'm more about the realness. So, you guys love it. No hate to that.
What are you talking about, Crispy? Wrestling's real.
Hey, Crispy. Did you get the New Day and Gears? Did you get them free?
I have them. They look so dope, bro.
Did you
They
get
look
the New
better.
Day?
I haven't touched anything in Gears in a while, dude. I've been working. That's what I've been doing. That's
You failed me,
been my
Crispy.
life.
You failed me.
You failed me.
I also don't care about none of that. I just go trash people online, and that's what I do. So I don't need to have any. anything special involved with that. I just okay, I'm Anya. I'm my Anya. There we go. All right, I'm good. I'm freaking Terminator, freaking T-1000. I'm good. There you go. So it is what it is. Like, I don't care. I just play a game.
We still ain't played Gears together. You know that?
Well, I mean, I play it all the time when I do have a chance, but you never hit me up. So
Hey,
it is.
Bye, Super. Have a good night, buddy. Thanks for stopping by.
Buddy. Listen, speaking
He said he'll be back in about a month.
Speaking of hitting up, what happened to Fastback? I sent him an invite.
He said his old lady got a hold of him and he wasn't able to.
Oh my God, Mike, you gotta get a leash on that man.
He lost his gamer
Apparently,
card.
his wife.
He lost his gamer card. Oh, hell no. Mama!
Dude, I'm lucky I got him on Thursday night.
I suppose.
Well, I feel bad now, Crispy. Let's talk some games.
Hey,
Yeah,
Crispy,
Crispy,
I want to hit you up and I want to say let's play some Gears.
He's over here on my phone.
Everybody wants to play Gears. I mean, just understand that either you're gonna beat me because I'm really drunk, or you're not gonna beat me because I'm sober.
It's like that.
I would love
asshole.
to test that, homie. I would love to test that.
Hold on, Crispy. I gotta pick out the earwax in my ear. I didn't hear what you said.
It's like that.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, beers and gears. I mean, it comes into fruition. So I mean, it's like a part of life for me.
Yo,
Mike,
I got a question for you, buddy.
Yeah, brother.
So, what is the origin story for NLG band? Like, how did that how did that become about? How did that get brought to life?
Are you prepared? Are you prepared?
Yes, I'm prepared, buddy.
This is a story, man.
All right, I will compress this because I know it's getting on 9 o'clock.
Yeah, give us the Cole's Notes version. What do they call it? What do they call it?
Cliff Notes.
Cliff Notes.
Yeah.
It starts in 1912.
So,
Jago, shut up.
in the late 90s, when the Dreamcast was coming out, I was actually selling pianos, believe it or not.
Nice.
And the store I worked at, nobody ever came in. So I brought my Sega Saturn in and hooked it up to the TV there, and I'd play. And somehow I found this guy on IRC chat that said, "Hey, I'm kicking up this Dreamcast website. Do you wanna come and write some stuff?" So I did. I became an editor for this Dreamcast website. And when the Dreamcast died out, I got a couple of guys together from there and said, "So what do you guys want to do? You guys want to just kind of, give it up?" I said, "I kind of like writing. So why don't we create a multi-platform website?" So in 2000, I created a site called Next Level Gaming. And we went from
2000.
2000
Whoa.
Yes, 2000.
Yep.
So it's been 21 years?
My first E3 was 1998. The first E3.
Nice.
That was my first. It was the first time I ever went. And I went all the way through 2007 when I finally retired from game journalism because my kids started growing up, and
Of course.
when your kid gets 2 and he kind of needs his dad, I can't work a full-time job and then come home and write reviews and stuff. So for a good bit, we were a really popular website, man. We hung, believe it or not, with IGN and GameSpot and stuff, and companies were sending us games to review. I actually still have my my debug Xbox where I would get
Really?
codes. Yep.
Mine's got a few games on disc before they were actually released.
Yep.
That's
and
dope.
so I would go to E3. I would, we had interviews. The site is actually still, there's like 500 pages of it on archive.org, the Internet Wayback Machine. Sometimes I just go back and take a look at it because I had some really cool stuff on there. And then so, I don't know, right before I started getting back into gaming when the Xbox One and PS4 were announced, and then 5 years ago, almost 6 years ago actually.
Almost.
Yeah, almost. I saw some other people doing YouTube channels, and I'm like, hey, maybe I can get back into doing a little side gaming journalism. I'll do a little YouTube thing, and I got together a couple of my original writers, and we did a couple episodes. They kind of couldn't commit to the time, so I started kind of playing around till I got the right mix of people, and that's where the channel came from. But yeah, I was a game journalist for like a decade.
So
That's
he
amazing.
is the OG.
OG.
Yeah.
Original.
Like all these people,
That's why
these people that are doing YouTube now that act like they're journalists, they're nothing. Mike is a fucking
They ain't
journalist.
shit.
I will give you my claims to fame real quick, and this is awesome. I've got 3 box quotes to my name.
Yep.
I got one test drive V Rally for the Sega Dreamcast. The quote on the back of the box from Dreamcast HQ is mine. A PlayStation 2 game and an Xbox game. But you have MLB 2K7?
Was that a question?
Yes, he's asking, do you have it?
Yeah.
I do not.
No.
All right. Rent a copy of MLB 2K7.
You can't now rent. You can't
Put
rent
it
a copy.
in
You get it's digital now. Right?
Yeah.
It'll just be a
It's an Xbox 360 game. It's an Xbox 360 game. Unlock all the teams, and I'm a relief pitcher for the 1998 LA
I
Dodgers.
remember you saying that.
What?
Yeah,
You're in the game?
Yeah, you did.
I
in the
was.
game.
Yeah.
I made good friends with the guys at 2K,
You were in a
And
video game, bro?
Yep.
and my PR rep for 2K called me up one day and said, "Hey, Mike, I need your permission for something, but I can't tell you what it is."
And you were scared of what it was. What you like?
Well, I was curious, and he literally just said, "I don't want to tell you. Just say yes."
Yeah.
I'm like, "All right, man. All right." And then he sent me the review code and a code. The code to unlock all the teams is Derek Jeter. He said, put this in and go here. And dude, the stadium announcer and John Miller says my name, and that's all she wrote.
And
That's
the
legendary,
first time he discovered that, this is the sound that he made.
So, I've had some.
Was it on Stubz, right? Stubz cast?
I might have stole it on Stubz. Yep.
Yeah,
I
was
might
like,
have
that's
told
fucking amazing. You're in a game. I couldn't tell you. Wow.
You know, and so I do the channel thing for fun. You know, my day in the sun. I always thought about going back to another E3, but I keep thinking,
why else wouldn't you do it? It's always about fun. Fun is number one.
Exactly. So but that's just short and curlies on what happened, what LG was.
Well, you're a legend, bro.
Dude,
He is
it
definitely a
makes me-
legend.
it makes me
He
so
makes us
sad
all
that
look like we're nobodies.
No, stop it. Stop. Oh, hey,
We
Noob. Sorry, Noob.
We know
I'm not
somebody
the
that's
chat,
a
guys.
video
I'm sorry.
game. A celebrity. Mother.
I am not a
Celebrity
celebrity.
here right now. Yes. we
You're in a
do.
video game. You're a damn celebrity.
No,
You're going to take that compliment.
Dude, I'm a relief pitcher. I'm not even like.
Mike.
Bro, you're still in a video game. That counts.
Just think about it. If somebody plays that game 100 years from now, you're still digitally immortalized forever in a video game.
Exactly.
True.
Forever.
That is true.
Yes.
Forever.
It's like Jean-Luc Picard hated being recognized as Patrick Stewart until he realized nobody will ever forget Patrick Stewart over anything else you've ever done. So embrace it.
You got that backwards. He'll always
Yeah,
be
who, Danny?
recognized as Jean-Luc Picard.
Exactly. But when they put him up, they'll say, "Oh, it's Patrick Stewart." But you know what? And I can't think of his name. What's his name? Not Leonard Nimoy. Leonard Nimoy went to it too. But,
Yeah, Spock.
Not Spock, but Captain Kirk.
Oh, Captain Kirk. Yeah, William Shatner.
William Shatner went through the
William
same
Shatner.
thing. He went through the same thing.
Nah.
He hated it too, and then realized he went through the same thing that
that Patrick Stewart went through.
Yeah, Patrick Stewart. Yeah, I had his name on my tongue. Patrick Stewart went through, and he realized the same thing. He said, "Why am I hating on this? I will always be immortalized, always be remembered for something." He said, "Just embrace it."
And like
So just embrace
honestly, yeah, like seriously, like especially in the next generation, that was my college years. Every frigging time it was on, people gathered around. We gathered in groups and watched that show.
I did not miss an episode of Star Trek Next
No,
Generation.
me
Whole
neither.
7 years it was on. Whole 7. Oh,
Wow.
Me and my dad watched it every. I don't remember what night it was on, but watched it every night together.
It changed
Really?
nights. It used
Yeah.
to be on. It was on
Beautiful.
Fridays, and then it went to Sundays or something like that. I
If
do
it
remember
wasn't
that.
for TNG, I would not know who Patrick Stewart was, and I would not looked into what he did more so and watch more things because of that. Like watch more shows or movies he did.
He used
I'm
to
like,
work.
oh.
He used to work for the Shakespeare Company.
Yes, that's what really originally got him into.
Yeah.
Like that's what he originally did before he did TV and movie acting. Yeah. Mhm. And that's why he hated being remembered as Patrick Stewart, because he was like a Shakespearean actor on stage, and he was like, "This is beneath me. People will remember me for this." I'm like, no. I'm like, no. How many people have seen Star Trek compared to the how many shows you've on? A lot more people have seen Star Trek, bro.
And then he went on to be Professor X. So I mean,
Yeah,
it
and then he went on to
didn't
be
hurt him that
Professor
much.
X.
And
No.
still known for that too.
Yeah, still known for that too.
And he does plenty of goofy stuff. So
Did you ever see the stuff that he and Ian McKellen do together? It's hilarious.
yup.
You mean Magneto?
Yeah, but him, they're best friends, right? And if
Oh,
you ever
yeah,
watch,
they are.
they do YouTube stuff together too.
And correct me if I'm wrong, isn't that I can't remember his name, but isn't he the white-haired wizard in Lord of the Rings?
Yes,
Ian McKellen?
he's Gandalf. Yeah.
Gandalf. Yeah, I can't think of his name. Yeah. Ah, man. So embrace it, Mike. You'll always be immortalized in a video game.
That's right, you
all
damn
right.
legend.
He is legendary now. It's not OG, it's legendary.
And in case if anybody's wondering if it was just me doing a creative player, it actually opens up on both the Xbox and PS2, Xbox 360 and PS3 rather.
Wow.
So
Well, gentlemen, it is that time. But I am willing. I know some people have to leave, but I'm willing to stay a little longer. If
we
everyone
need to
else
catch up time. We need to catch up time for Crispy. I'm really
Time.
feeling bad. We took up.
I feel bad, Crispy. I do have to
Yeah,
drop off, guys. I
Guys,
guess.
stop it. Like, I used to watch wrestling. It doesn't.
I know, it's
doesn't
just-
feel the
I-
same.
I
It
get
doesn't
it, I
feel
get
the
it.
same anymore.
I'm the same way, Chris. That's why I didn't have a whole lot to put
It
in.
feels so.
No, I feel bad. Yeah.
It feels so much more scripted than it used to. You know what I mean?
It does. I don't watch
it's
it either.
noticeable now.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah,
noticeable now.
I don't watch it either. I really don't. I don't watch it much either. I got away reminiscing a little bit. So
Honestly, guys, I think a lot of sports are scripted, and I think a lot of sports are already predetermined.
I mean, come on. You know, you got the Super Bowl coming. You got Pat Mahomes versus Tom Brady. I mean, come on. Who could have scripted that better? Come on now.
yeah,
That was funny.
dude. Bill Belichick says what?
But I just want to cut in and say, look, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for letting me come on. I do
No,
have to
I
drop off.
appreciate you, brother, because
PK, bro.
PK, I
Great
appreciate you,
combo,
man.
bro.
Thanks for the
Yeah,
conversation.
PK, nice to meet you, man. Nice to meet you.
Absolutely. Hey, I
Hey,
don't
we got to play
none
some
of your
gears,
Twitter
bro.
handles.
Come on.
Yes, definitely.
and no word of a lie. And I'm not just saying this because you're on the show, but in the last year that I've known you, you've become a good friend, and I appreciate chatting to you anytime. I really do.
You're always
Absolutely, that's awesome. And like I said, it's always good energy being with you guys. always feel loved and welcome, and that it'll never change. So, hey, if I don't have you on my Twitter, please send me shoot one at me so I can follow back. I do gotta drop off to. I gotta get this chapter in before I go to bed. So
we
sorry, I'm
understand.
studying for a certification and I gotta cut in some study time. Sorry,
Hey,
guys.
you got this, bro. You got
Hey,
this.
man.
PK, it's always a pleasure, brother.
All right,
Absolutely.
later, BK.
See you, brother.
I made a new brother today.
And good luck, bro. Good luck. You got this, man.
Yeah, man, get it.
Good people, and that's my whole goal with this channel. Bring on good people, and everything else will fall in place.
Absolutely.
Yep.
That's the way it works. People gotta stop relying on the bullshit, negative, clickbait crap that's on YouTube and start relying on decent people and listening to them.
You know what's funny about that, Jay?
What's that?
Because the bullshit is never gonna last. The authentic ones will be here for years to come. They're gonna slowly fade out.
You know what's funny?
And,
Yeah.
And if the shoe fits for them, they can wear it. I don't take back what I say.
I've made comments in the past like, what are these people gonna do when the bubble pops? They don't have anything to go back on. Whereas
Of course.
we're just being positive and talking about anything.
Exactly.
that's what it's about.
We'll never die. We can
Oh,
never die.
We're legendary.
Yeah.
We're legendary.
That's why I love it.
What you say? We're goodies? I love it.
I scroll through Twitter. And I just rub my head and be like, oh man, God, come on.
This is what.
Yo,
This
Jay will
is
be
what-
making me laugh on Twitter. Real talk.
This is exactly what the
That's right.
Gamers United Guild. So you asked what the Gamers United Guild is?
Yeah.
What Jay just said is exactly what the Gamers United Guild is. It's exactly what it is.
My Twitter is a.
We don't die, we respawn.
Exactly.
Right. There you go. Yo, I need to get that shirt. That's
Whoa,
fucking right.
that
That's
is-
right. We don't die, we respawn.
That is.
My Twitter, when I give a damn, is about funny memes when I see them, or fucking game clips, and that's about, or like maybe some game news once in a while.
Yo, will me be going ham with the memes, bro?
Oh my God, Wilmy's
Damn.
he's the meme master. That means the meme master.
I can't keep up with him.
I may have to refollow him on the NLG feed
Bro,
just to get the meme.
bro,
You,
he
you
be
know what
having me
you know what I
dying,
think?
man.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. Here's what I think. I think he collects enough throughout the year, so he does automatic tweets like every day with a brand new one. He's gotta have them. He's gotta have them preset.
He probably has an external drive just dedicated to them.
I bet he does too, because he got so damn many. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I can't keep up with this dude. I ain't
And
trying.
they all are funny as hell too.
Oh,
my God,
yeah.
are they ever. But I also just want to let people know that if you like the Gamers United Guild, we actually sell Gamers United Guild merchandise. Now,
Merchandise.
I'm definitely gonna give me some more merch. Definitely.
It wasn't this past Wednesday. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't. I think it might have been this past Wednesday or Wednesday before that. So I was watching live. I don't watch a lot of GVTV live anymore. I just catch it. I try to catch most of my stuff on Spotify, But I was watching live and I captured Lady and Hus live, and I put them in that reface app.
oh right.
Did you see where I refaced?
Jago, I hate when you use. I hate you, bro. I hate you when you use that damn app, bro. He put me on Iron Man. I'm like, bro, that doesn't look shit like me, bro. Who the hell is that?
Where I'm going with this, did you see where I put Lady as Hulk? And
Bro,
Lady?
it was disturbing. It was very disturbing. I was like, what is he doing? And he did another one. I was like, yeah, I'm logging out. I'm out.
I put Lady AF as the Hulk, and then I put Lady AF in a 5-second video clip as Mia in Resident Evil 7. I put it on Twitter too.
You are a disturbing man.
I posted again. What? This is Lady AF as Mia
Oh God.
in Resident Evil 7. What? I'm gonna post it again.
And I have to put this on record. Some people probably didn't hear me on Twitter, but Lady AF has the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my God, they
Beautiful
are beautiful,
eyes.
aren't they?
Jeez, bro. I was like, yo, you have those crystal waterfalls, dude. She was like, what? I'm like, your eyes. He's like, oh, thank you. Like, yo, she has beautiful eyes, dude.
Okay,
Seriously.
I just tagged you, yo, but that's her. And
Dude, why are you tagging me? No, I'm not looking at it. No. You can drink toilet water. I don't care. No.
I bought some of that.
Cup ready. Yeah.
No, bro,
Holy
untag
shit.
me. Nah, bro, I'm good. I'm not watching that, bro. All that stuff is disturbing, man.
Okay, so guys, I just put in the chat the Teespring site. If you click there, you can actually go to the site and you can find merchandise for a lot of the shows that are already on it. We have NLG merchandise, we have Retro Renegades merchandise, and eventually we're gonna have stuff for everybody. I just gotta coordinate that with everyone. But seriously, guys,
Yep.
check it out. We've got there's everything, from a T-shirt to a fucking phone case.
I'm gonna read you guys something. It says, one of the shirts says, "My mom told me gaming alone in my room would prepare me for nothing." Well, how wrong is she? How wrong his mom is now?
That's right. That's all about the isolation, man. Everyone's been isolated.
How wrong are our parents now? Because gaming is a global phenomenon now.
Damn right. And that phrase came from me because my mom used to make fun of me because I used to spend a lot of time in my room playing video games, right? Sure, I had girlfriends. My girlfriends would come and play games with me. But she used to make fun of me. And then when the pandemic happened, that's what I said to her. I said, "You're not laughing now, are you? I've been preparing my whole life."
That's right. I've been preparing my whole life.
Dude, that's the
Wait
funny.
a minute.
That is.
What about the arcades?
What?
Arcades are dead, bro. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, back
I used
then.
to-
Back then, I'm sure he used to go to arcades.
Oh yeah, I used to hang. I used to walk. So there used to be an arcade in my hometown, and me and a group of friends of mine we used to go up there. That's where I learned how to spend all my allowance on Shinobi, and Twin Cobra, and Wardener. There's so many games I used to play so much on those back then.
You know what allowed my parents to let me play games in the arcade was a billiard hall that had a whole arcade inside of it, and they'd be like, here's a stack of quarters, have fun, we're gonna go and get drunk and play pool. There you go.
Hey, you know what? It wasn't that bad then, was it?
No,
Not
exactly.
for me. No.
Whoa.
They give me a whole roll, bro. They give me a whole roll of quarters. I'd be like, yo, this is $5. Back then it was like 25 or 50 cents. Yeah. It
Yo.
would take hours to get rid
If
of it.
anybody out there from Activision can hear me, you know Activision, you know I don't like you guys. But if you can have, listen, you know I don't like you guys, but listen, if you guys can remake Vigilante 8, I will buy the shit out of that game. Remake Vigilante 8. That was basically that was basically that was basically killing on Twisted Metal. That was their rival. Make Vigilante 8.
Do you remember the Star Wars edition of that? Star Wars Demolition?
Yes, I do.
They made a Star Wars game out of that.
I remember that. I never had a chance to play it, but I remember that. But man,
I got it.
Do a remake of Vigilante 8.
What is Vigilante 8 again?
It was basically basically Twisted Metal's basically twin.
Yeah.
But 10 times better.
It was better. I'm sorry. I went back to Vigilante 8 more than Twisted Metal all day, dude.
Yup, all day, every day.
Game, dude, they had that ski resort. You remember this? I think it was 2nd edition.
Yes,
On
bro.
the Vigilante 8 2nd edition, they had the ski resort, and dude, it was wild. You could go up with the freaking the ski fucking lift and shit. Dude, it was fucking crazy, dude.
And bro, if it was to happen, I believe they can spend millions and millions on this game and make that money back. Cause imagine adding every single car in the world into that game, and you could customize it with weapons and stuff. Bro,
That was the difference,
oh my God.
dude. You had cars that you could not. You could pick almost any car. You could customize.
You could customize a damn school bus on there, bro.
Dude, yes, yeah.
Oh man, good times. Vigilante 8 was something special, man. Something special.
Great game.
Yeah, it was.
That's another retro game they need to bring back. Absolutely.
Bro, agree, bro. Agree. 1000%.
Anybody try the Twisted Metal on PS Plus yet? How new is that Twisted Metal? Because I didn't know they had a redo of that one.
That
I
was
didn't know
from
that either.
that was from PS3, and it floppity flopped.
Oh, I don't remember it on PS3. I remember playing on the PS1. That was it.
But now, if we're being honest, the greatest Twisted Metal game of all time is Twisted Metal Black. Twisted Metal Black was it's the GOAT of all
That was a
Twisted
good
Metals. That was a
I have to
classic.
agree with that.
That was a classic.
Yeah, I had no idea they had it on PS Plus. I was about to pick it up this past weekend, but they have a lot of games that are already in Game Pass. So I was like, no point in double dipping these games.
Yo, if anybody didn't know, they got Apex Legends coming to the Switch on March 9th.
Yeah.
No time. Already got Fortnite on there. Well, it took forever to get Apex on there. No?
Yep.
Question is if they're going to have crossplay.
Falconeers come to Game Pass too.
That's what you go and say. You might as well play Apex Legends on your phone.
Wait, can you?
Not yet. I know that they're gonna bring it one day. Maybe.
They're going to play
I mean,
like you do now on Fortnite?
We'll see. I mean, they got Fortnite and PUBG. I believe they can bring Apex.
Yeah, PUBG's another one. So is Call of Duty. You play on your phone, but you're playing against a bunch of bots. It's not
A bunch of bots. Oh no.
Oh yeah, it's a bunch of bots. We do it at work all the time.
I'm still mad they put bots in Fortnite. I was like, man, nah, bro. How am I gonna get better against a bunch of bots? I'd rather fight against real people.
Call of Duty, it's a bunch of bots.
Well,
Jay, I'm on Teespring.
I have 4 or 5
You are?
people in them.
Yes.
And I see the perfect.
Jago, you are a terrible person, bro.
Sorry.
You really put her face on that damn Jesus. Yo, I quit.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he did.
Come on, man.
Say that again, Mike.
I found a perfect mustard yellow Gamers United Guild shirt that we're gonna get and send to Daz.
Perfect.
And Jay goes out. He said his computer is now updating on him automatically.
That's what he gets for doing that to you.
Oh, boys, I gotta head to work. You guys have a great night. Everybody have a good evening. Be safe. All right.
Yes,
You too,
thank
man.
you very
Stay
much.
safe.
and
Drive safe.
Brother
Wear your
Infinite.
seatbelt.
Have a good night, dude.
Absolutely.
Later, man.
Talk to you soon, brother.
Later, brother. Dude, they announced the release date for Mass Effect Legendary Edition. I pre-ordered my digital copy, and I pre-ordered the collector's edition. I am all in. And it looks good. It looks real good.
Looks real good. Hopefully it's as good. I'll be looking for your review of it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna review it all good energy and bad energy. If I sense something I don't like, I'm gonna tear into them. I don't care. Because as much as I love this series, they're gonna get the truth, cold hard truth.
That's where I go and say, if it's not good enough for you, it will never be good enough for me. There you go.
I'm just pissed like they didn't include the multiplayer mode for Mass Effect 3.
This actually might get me into Mass Effect because I tried, and I've never played the originals. I tried to play number one. Number one was so hard. It was because everyone tells me it's because the controls are janky.
It was clunky. It was clunky. Let's be honest. It was clunky.
But everyone tells me 2 and 3 are good, and it's like,
oh 2 and 3, bro, yo, Jay, 2 is a masterpiece.
But there's no point of playing 2 until you play 1.
No, you listen. Play 1, stick and play Mass Effect 1 when you get it, and stick to the main missions. Don't worry about the side missions because if you do the side missions, you're gonna spend over 60 hours playing that game.
Really?
Yes, because they include a lot of side missions, and the majority of the side missions, I'll say all of the side missions that you do, one way or another, you're gonna hear about someone or or a mission from those side missions in 2 and 3.
Okay.
But yeah, so just ignore the side missions and just stick to the main missions.
Okay. I will listen to you. But like I said, I tried to do it, but I found that first game so just it was awkward and a little bit janky, and I couldn't get into it.
Right.
You know, that's all. But I know it's a good series. Everyone tells me it's an amazing series. I really want to get into it, and maybe I need to wait to the remakes, because the remakes may have improved graphics and improved controls.
Yes.
So
The only thing
got it,
the only thing I don't like about Mass Effect 1 is the Mako. I hate that damn vehicle. I hate it. I hate it. Hate it.
I gotta go, my friend.
Yeah.
My
Me
brother.
too.
Yeah, it's that time.
we
I have to
appreciate you
go
all
and
coming.
bust
My
ass
awesome,
tomorrow,
wonderful wife is now
so.
downstairs, and it is time for me to have some wifey time.
Okay, guys.
right.
So thank you everyone for showing up. We will see you guys next week.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be on Infinite's channel. So if
Alrighty.
you guys don't know what that is, keep an eye on Twitter. We'll make sure that we post it all.
Yep.
And-
We'll make sure we help you.
That's right. Big thanks to Yobi
right.
for showing up.
Always, man. Always,
Big
man.
thanks for Mike
brother.
from the
Wanna
Man
have
Out
brother
Show
Yobi.
for showing up.
Hi,
Thanks
brother
for
Mike.
Hey.
Thanks to Clowns.
Yeah, man.
Thanks to PK.
Oh, I get a Rock Hero guitar, guys.
What?
What?
Yeah, Rock Band.
Oh, rock, you said Rock Hero.
I play Rock Band frequently, man.
That's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rock Hero. Yeah, that meshed them both together. There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, Mike, but I tried my best to keep it PG.
that should be the remaster.
Look, I had headphones on. No worries.
Okay. No, I just because I know. I try my
It's
best to
not
keep it
from
PG.
no. It's not from me. Man, we're on Renegades. If my kids weren't in the room, I'd be just as bad.
I love it.
So.
And
No,
just
it's just all good.
just for everyone out there that's been waiting for the PG-17 content, penis.
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 Vagina.
Penis in vagina.
Penis.
Teabags?
Penis.
A penis
All right.
touched a
Secret
vagina.
word is, you know that thing you do with your mouth when you. I'm not saying that.
The second word of the day is penis. Scream real loud when somebody uses it.
Oh my god.
Later, guys.
Love you, Jago.
Later.
Bye, guys. Later.
Later, man. Later.
All right, guys. Have a good night.